I don't know if you were intending to scare the rabbit pellets out of everyone, but you've been quite successful. You know, I've honestly never looked at them like a phallic statue, but now that you bring it up, I can see that. Madam, and well, all ladies out there, I don't know what self-help book you were reading that made you think that older men were more mature, but it was probably written by a woman. Period.
We're thinking, like, if we get a sponsor, who could it be? We're like, who could it be? We're like, ARP, there's no way. ARP called us.
Everybody, welcome back to another Wildcard Wednesday. You guys know me. I am Glick. As always, we got, well, not as always, but lately as always, we got my man Blaze in the building.
What is up, everybody? Holy shit, what's up?
And we got our professional idiot in the building, as always.
What up?
And if you guys aren't already, make sure you guys are checking out the Nonsensical Network. We are on all the social shows, are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all the time. We're always live doing something. And you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at. We're on all them podcasting platforms at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/nonsensical network and give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. Don't forget, 9 out of 10 grannies do approve.
The other one died before she completed the fucking.
Yeah, right.
It was the last bong shot she took. Bong shot.
Yeah, tonight is kind of a cool episode of Wildcard Wednesday. We got a little bit of a celebrity hanging out with us. Not just me. I mean, I know I'm the biggest name that's usually on one of these shows, but not tonight. I'm not. We have the one and only. You guys are seeing him all over social media, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, the DadBod Veteran, or John, as him and I are on first name basis. You know, that's how
only my friends call me John, but that's fine.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks,
welcome,
guys.
John. How are you?
I appreciate it. Hey, man, that was a great opening, by the way. You did a lot of research for that. Did a lot of research for that, because some of those videos, I'm like, well, that's an old video.
Thank you.
Good. That's good.
Professional grade morons right here.
All that for free.
Blaze is my guy behind the scenes. He's my technical guy behind the scenes. So,
The guru.
we haven't quite figured out what Michael does yet, but he's here. So
He shows up and looks pretty.
he hasn't gotten the looking pretty down part yet.
Looks good, sounds dumb.
Before we get rolling too much, real quick, like I just want to remind everybody, man, smash that like button, slam that subscribe, leave a comment, freaking comments, and share us out to your homies. And again, share us out to your grandmas too.
Yes, grandmas dig us.
Yes. All right.
Don't ask. We don't know, John. It's hot. We are huge in the granny circle.
That's good for you. I can't say that I am. I got some boomers that follow me, but I don't know how. Maybe I am. I don't know. I could be.
I figured since we're all Gen Xers, we probably all have grandkids just about by this time. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah, that's our version of a cougar now. It's scary.
Yeah, how did that go? When did we get so old that now, like 70-year-old women?
It was like a day ago, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, literally.
It feels like it.
It feels like it was a day ago. Well, when I was 20, and now I'm contemplating hip surgery because that's what happens.
Wow.
Time and gravity.
Unfortunately. One of the things,
Generation X.
Yeah, right. Right out the gate, real quick, John, I want to ask you, and I'm sure you've been asked this a million times. Was this obviously the success not planned, but where did the Gen X retorts, or retorts? I think that's the wrong word. Words are hard. But going at like Gen Z and this younger generation, when they say stupid shit on the internet, because you're saying what we're all thinking as Gen X.
It's all your fault, by the way. It's everybody's fault. I didn't create this monster. This monster was created by the comment section, and and DMs. It started out harmless. I was just an idiot with the phone on the porch telling stories about the way the world used to be. And then some people started saying, well, what does he think about this? And then I started saying that. And I did one and it took off. And then all these other ones came in and they're like, well, what does he think about this? Well, what are these? And then I started to get more sarcastic about it and more deliberate about it and more punchy about it in a Disney kind of way, in a very Disney kind of way, right? Because you can hear the undertones. They're not very direct, but they're still there. It's still PC enough that I could get through all of the censorship on all the platforms with the way that I do it. But he is a product of everybody's desires to have somebody say what they're all thinking in a PC way. And that's where he is. That's what he's become. And I speak about him in the third person, like he's not really me, but he really does have his own personality and his own dialect and all that stuff. He's just a fucking character.
I was gonna say you do have your own, like you said, dialect accent when you go into character. It's like not British, almost British, more sophisticated sort of.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sophisticated, a little more refined, a little bit more. I can take
Pompous.
you out in public. Yeah, a little pompous, a little bit of above you kind of perspective. But I don't talk like that. I'm very colonial. Yeah, they call it the transatlantic. That's the best analogy I've ever heard of the accent is a transatlantic accent from like the Titanic era. It's it was never intended to be that. It was just the voice that I came up with that sounded good to me. But everybody's called it when they call it the transatlantic. I'm like, that sounds right. That sounds about right. So yeah, he's got his own dialect because I don't talk like that. If you watch one of my comedy shows, I do not talk like that. I cuss like a sailor, and I tell stories about shitting my pants, and it's a great time. But I don't talk like him at all. Ever will.
Fair enough.
It's almost
unless you pay me
a
a lot of
perfect.
money, I might.
Yeah, it's almost a perfect accent. I can't talk tonight. Words are hard. Seriously, a perfect accent to kind of sound snarky, like you said. You stay just PC enough.
Yeah, just
to
Disney
stay under
enough.
the radar. Yeah, but that
just
accent,
Disney.
just little icing on the cake, so to say.
He flows it properly. It's kind of like the British are. The British have very dry sense of humor, but they're punchy as hell, right? Just in the way that they talk. And that's kind of was the intent of the way that his dialect went when it matured into this reaction video type situation is let him run. Let him do what he wants to do. And, there have been actual times where some of my moderators in the comment section have made me pull back a little bit because I've gone a little bit too far. But I don't think you can, make a good omelet without breaking a couple eggs. So
Dave Chappelle put it best. He said, how do you know where the line is if you don't try to cross it once in a while?
Exactly. And it's not often that I cross it, but the comment section will let me know either that or the missus. She's my other troll. Mrs. DadBod. She trolled the crap out of me. And she was like, oh, that one was too far. That one was way too far. I'm like, okay. Do you want me to delete it? She goes, let's see. Let's watch it for a day. Tomorrow she'd be like, yeah, take it down.
Just a little bit too much.
And I don't know if you guys know how much effort it takes to take down a video. Like when you put it up on I think I'm putting like 7 different platforms that it goes on. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of.
It takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. 100%. It really does. I've had to. We here on the network. We are habitual line crossers. We don't believe that there is a line. And if at the end of the day, if your feelings are hurt, well, you're clearly too soft to be on one of our, to be in one of our lives or watching one of our shows. But there have been a couple times where I was like, ooh, we did go a little bit too far on this one.
Yeah.
And the worst case, and the worst thing is, is trying to pull down a podcast that is on when we go to the audio format and it's on Apple and Spotify and Tim and Frank's podcasting app. And it's just like, okay, how do I get these pulled down? And that's where the time and energy, it's just like, it's almost not worth it. Just fuck it. At this point, none of us are ever going to be politicians. None of us are ever going to be in a role that we have any power in because of everything else that we've done.
Maybe.
Well, that's basically if he takes over Kentucky or something.
I'm never going into politics. No.
The governor of
I'll
Kentucky.
comment on it. I'll make fun of it, but I'll never go into politics. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Did you
Not my bag.
obviously just starting out and just I'm sure like most people on TikTok, you got a phone and you're bored and you got a little bit of free time. Did you ever imagine that, or did you have any aspirations of this blowing up into the way that it has for you?
I will say what I say every time I talk to somebody. This is the dumbest shit I've ever been a part of. This is the dumbest thing that I've ever been a part of in my life. The
I
fact
feel
that
the same way about this.
as an idiot, I can sit there with my phone on my porch, lean over the railing and talk to it in some accent that's not mine to a bunch of people that I don't know, and it can turn into money and a potential career. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, especially for our generation, that's like stupid. It's like there's no job, there's no
work hard to it.
There's no work hard.
to
There's
it.
no go to work at 7 a.m. and get off at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Only working a half day. There's none of that. And that this is so no, this was never intentional. This was really therapy for me. And it turned into this.
Do you still find catharsis in it though?
Oh God, yeah, all the time. I mean, it is a lot more work now than it used to be, but there is a lot of relief in doing this. There's a lot of venting that I can do. And I'm getting into script writing with my morning, the coffee cup videos that I'm doing. So I'm actually writing those, which is more along the lines of doing the stand-up comedy and writing those, which helps. But there's a lot of relief in being able to do those. Just to be a different thing and not have to just rely on somebody else's video for me to react to. So,
do you write your own material for the stage? Do you tell stories out of your life? Like
those are like real life. If you ever see my stage stuff, which the Gen X takeover stuff, you guys have seen the little clip from. You had the one from the Nashville show, which that was our very first show. That was only 100 people at that show, but now we're in 2,000 people venues now.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's again the dumbest shit I've ever been a part of. The fact that
Right.
us four idiots can get together and create a comedy tour that's so dumb because we're all idiots with a phone and too much time on our hands. But that the material that I do on stage is all real life material. In fact, I roast my kids, I roast my ex-wife, I roast myself, and I pretty much roast anybody that's available. To be roasted through stories.
Yeah. That's a fun thing to do. I'm a storyteller myself. That's what I love to do. My stories on stage are right out of my life. I'm not a comedian at all. I just tell my idiot stories. People like my dumb stuff. Yeah, you can accentuate your life and make it funny. I think it's actually harder to be a joke comedian, right? Because the delivery is so hard and the timing has to be so perfect. Whereas a story, you're just, thinking about what's in your head and talking to your family and telling them the story of when you shit your pants. And that's funny. Everybody loves once, that. Lucky you. I'm not telling you how the story went. Okay, let me just say that if you come, it is definitely a banger of a story. It's a great one.
If you're in Ohio,
and everybody can relate to stuff like that.
In Cincinnati.
Yeah, August 9th in Cincinnati. Go and see us. So yeah, I love it. I'm having a blast.
Where have you been doing stand-up?
The Hard Rock. So that Nashville show, the one that he had the clip of in there, that was our very first show. That was last Labor Day. That was the first time I ever did stand up. Last May. Life. Or last
Labor Day. That
Labor
was
Day.
September.
Oh wow.
September. Yeah. So
green.
Dude, we're not even green. We don't even know what the hell we're doing.
You're doing something
it's
right.
a great story is. Oh yeah, but I think that's because we have a great following, all four of us, and I guess we're funny. I don't know. Nobody's left there saying they weren't happy. But it's got a dumb story to it too, right? Because we just none of us had ever met. The only two that ever met were Sherry and Nick. And Sherry and Nick had talked and they said, "Hey, let's get together in Nashville and hang out and do creator stuff." And so they decided to call Kelly and me, not knowing either of us. And Sherry called me and she said, "Hey, do you want to go to Nashville?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll go to Nashville. That sounds like fun." Because I'm also in this part of my life where I don't say no to anything. So yes to everything. It's been some interesting things that I've been involved in because of that. But so we go there, and on the way, as we're planning this whole trip, we were just going to stay at an Airbnb and hang out and, eat bonbons and watch rom-coms and do creator shit, make some videos, whatever. It'd be funny. Our wives got involved and they're like, well, we're not going to do this trip for free. We're going to pimp you guys out. And so that's when they called Third Coast, which was where that video was done at. And they said, hey, can we rent the space for a show? It's only 88 seats in there. And so they're like, yeah, sure. So we set it all up. We put the tickets on sale and it sold out in an hour.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Damn. And so we're like, okay, let's do 2. So that one sold out in a day. I was like, oh shit. Okay. So this is the thing. So we rock show. That was my first time ever doing stand up in my life. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. I don't do any of those jokes anymore because I think they were horrible. I was like,
one's pretty funny.
The ARP one was because they were actually that was even dumber, right? Is that they literally did call us and they're like, hey, we want to sponsor you, and we're like, what? Shut up, get out of here. that's so perfect for the whole bit. That's so perfect that AARP is calling us. And it's funny because I whipped my AARP card out on the stage, and I actually do have one, and I had one before this. And, I was like, I made the whole audience go. I'm like, who's got their AARP card? And they're all like, oh, no, we're not that old. I'm like, fuck you. You're that old. Get your AARP card and throw that shit down like you're playing spades at Denny's. And they were like, oh. So, I mean, it was a great show. And then we left there feeling good. And then we're like, okay, let's do it again. So we go to Cleveland and we do the Big Bang piano bar, which is not a piano bar anymore. And we did a show there. And that was 250 seats, and that sold out. And we're like, crap. Okay, this might be an actual thing. So then we said, okay, let's go do a hard one. Let's do Atlanta.
Proud of them.
Yeah, let's do Atlanta. So we went to Atlanta, and we did the Atlanta Comedy Theater, which is like this underground special place. Like you go in there, and there's pictures of Matt Rife and Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer and Jamie Foxx and all these Dave Chappelle and all these people who have played at this venue. We don't know. And we're like, why are we here? This is dumb. We're not anybody. We do 2 shows at 350 people. Both of them sold out.
Nice.
And we're like, shit.
Damn. Hell yeah.
This is actual thing. And then we did the same thing in New Orleans, two shows at 350. We went to Vegas and played the Palms at 700. And then we just sold out St. Louis at 2,200.
Damn.
And we're on our way to Circus in Atlantic City, and then the Hard Rock in Cincinnati, and we've got 20 more shows already booked.
Wow! Hell yeah, dude.
So
hell yeah, that's fucking crazy.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of. I repeat that.
Just
dumb.
Just something that out of boredom or that was therapeutic to you has just steamrolled.
Has turned into anything that and the people love it. I mean, because it's music, it's comedy, it's a lot of other things that happen at the show. I'm not going to give it away. You guys have to actually come see it. But everybody leaves there like this whole Gen X rejuvenation therapy. That's what we really called it originally. It was called the group therapy tour, but it's kind of molded into something else. But that's everybody loves it. And we have a line of people that are all telling us. We've had, dude, this was crazy. We were in New Orleans. This was when I knew this was some crazy shit because we're in New Orleans and this lady was there and she was like, this is on my bucket list. And we're like, what do you mean it's on your bucket list? She's like, I'm in hospice. I'm about to go.
Oh, shit.
And her whole family flew her down from Illinois to New Orleans to come see us. And we're like, well, that's deep. That's some deep stuff. So there's like people that are like, this is a big deal. You
allowed somebody to die happy.
I know that was nuts. I mean, we're all fucked up. We were fucked up by it.
I hope she told you that before or after the show rather than before.
No, she told us before the show. We knew this before the show. We knew exactly where she was sitting. We were all like, when the show was over, there was all these people like, hey, can I get a picture with her? Like, fuck off. I'm going to go talk to this lady over here. And we stood around and hung out with her for like 10, 15 minutes after the show, giving her all the pictures she wanted and doing everything. But that's crazy. That's crazy that this phone and wasted time turns into something like this. This is dumb. This world is dumb. I don't understand it.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, we live in a civilization where attention spans are very short, and somebody that can do this and be mildly entertaining for a minute or 30 seconds.
A minute on repeat. It's dumb.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear it that
That's not
nobody.
very civilized, really.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that people need they can't find a job or something like that, because they could sell feet pics or do something. There's all kinds of ways. You'd fart in a jar. They'll buy it. There's dirty underwear. I thought about that. I was like, if my missus, somebody wants my missus to fart in a jar, I will do it for her, and she can call it hers, and I'll sell it.
Take one for the team.
I will bean burrito it up that day. I will, do all the
Taco Bell,
creatine and hard boiled eggs, and just go to town.
I'm going to start my own feet fans only, whatever. I'm going to have Blaze do me an AI hot chick for my profile picture, and I'll go get a mani pedi and
give you a mani pedi,
toenail paint,
shave your toes.
So
shave my toes, paint my toenails, and just start selling my feet.
That's why there's not enough servers in restaurants anymore. They found out during COVID times they could make a lot more money selling pictures of their butthole on the internet.
Exactly. And if you got really free cream through like peanut butter and hot dogs in the whole mix, dude, you're making a mint.
Oh my!
I'll take requests. Whatever you want me to put my feet in. I mean, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I'll put my feet in it for you. I don't care. Fuck it.
Yeah. Now, what is this all going to lead to? I don't know. It could actually be that we do hit idiocracy at some point, but it's going to be fun to ride the wave until it splashes into the wall.
You do. Yeah, sometimes you just have to accept the absurdity of life, and like you said, ride the wave. That's all we can.
Ride it till it's over. It's not going to last forever. Either I'm not going to last forever, or it's not going to last forever. So let's see where it goes, and let's say yes to everything. And God, who knows what's next? It's dumb.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
So your hat says only dads, does it not?
Yeah, it says only dads, not only fans. Only dad. Available in the merch store. Go get it.
Speaking of merch and all that, his link is down in the description, guys. If you guys want to, his link tree link is in the description. You guys hit that up. Check out his other social media sites. Check out his merch. I might get me a challenge going. I was scrolling through some of your stuff.
Yeah, those are limited edition. Those are the 2025. That is year 3.
Okay.
It's crazy that I have 3 years worth of challenge coins with my face on it. That's even dumber.
I don't think
I appreciate you.
So not too many people. I don't think too many people know what challenge coins are, but they're part of military tradition.
Yeah.
So, how big is your challenge coin collection? Out of curiosity.
I actually gave it to my son, since he's in the Navy.
I gave mine away too.
Yes, because it was so big, and I was like, I have my own collection of my own, just my challenge coins, because I always take number 1 and number 2 because they're all serialized for my personal collection. And then I got a gold one this year, just one gold one. It's number 0. It's cool.
Yeah.
Make a mouse.
I was just say, you guys, you and Blaze. Not only are you and Blaze both veterans. Blaze was in the Air Force, but you guys have similar jobs, from my understanding.
I did. So yeah, I wanted to ask you. You were a weapons technician?
I was a fire controlman. Yeah, that's the guys that operate the shipboard weapon systems in the Navy.
Okay.
So like the missiles and guns and stuff like that, we're the ones that press the red button.
Got you. I would have been the guy who brought you the munitions.
So you were like an AO. Those were gunner's mate for the Navy version.
Yeah, well, I was out in the bombed up, humping bomb storage and all that stuff, counterpart wise. So yeah, but I have been on some exercise operations with Navy when I was in Guam, and some of y'all suck at driving the forklifts. But,
that's gonna be my son. He's a CB. He's going to Guam in September.
Oh, he's gonna fucking love it there. Cheapest place in the world to learn how to scuba dive.
Yeah.
And the equipment's expensive though, but dude, deep sea charter fishing trips there are off the wall amazing. If he's into that, and I was stationed for like 2 years. Oh, I have to get with you offline. There's a couple. There's a cave down there that we'll want to find. It's about a 30-minute boonie stomp through the jungle. Get down there and you go inside this cave, and it's fed by the only freshwater aquifer on that island. Nice. You can go inside and you can go swimming inside the cave. A bunch of candles that line the one side kind of slopes up. Bunch of people's putting candles over there over the years, and it's just a dope ass spot. You take your snorkel gear, you take your scuba gear. It's pretty freaking deep in there. It's pretty fucking dope.
Nice. Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk. I'll give him some recommendations because be his first real deployment.
Oh, he's only going there on a deployment?
Yeah, 6 months.
Ah, well. That's
He'll have plenty of time.
Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got plenty of time.
All right. Moving on. That's
The veteran
Hey!
Man, I can get lost in Guam.
I knew Blaze was excited. You know, Blaze is not one to throw in our face too often the veteran status, but he was excited that you are a veteran as well. You know, so I wanted to give him his time, you know, to kind of chat.
We're a cadre for sure. Even though you're Air Force, I mean, I'll forgive you for that part.
Man,
I'm a coward.
Some of my best drinking buddies in Guam were Navy.
Really? Yeah. I mean, we're the only branch with drinking in our fight song.
Damn,
what's that old ammo?
Like my kind of guys.
What's the old ammo saying? If you ammo, you ain't shit. Ammo. But anyway, it goes like ammo. We suck tits, clits, beer cans, and sometimes army wives. Old school saying.
Justin Nunley was ammo.
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah, was he?
Yeah, he was ammo.
Okay.
Yeah, he just retired.
Old military.
Oh, damn,
saying.
he was still active?
Yeah, he just retired last year.
Holy
he
shit.
just hit a year of retirement. He's been doing the whole content thing on the side.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
But now he's full. He just did a 5-day Harley ride up to Milwaukee to Harley's headquarters.
Okay. Is he a club member or just solo?
No, he was sponsored by the dealership down there in Florida.
Oh, okay.
And so I think he was riding with some guys. I think he's just agnostic.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't realize Nunley was still active. You know, he's been another one of those guys that just with the most, like you said, it's stupid.
It is dumb, and his is dumber. His is dumber because he literally just stops whatever the video he was doing a reaction to, and he just says, "Yeah, no," and then he just throws out a stupid ass fact. It's the most genius thing ever, but it's like it's so dumb. It's so dumb that you can get 10 million followers off of that. It's so dumb.
It's almost aggravating sometimes because you're watching the video and you start to get into it, and you're like, "Hell yeah, this is a good video." And then there's his stupid face, and it's like,
yeah, there's his stupid face, and he's like, "Listen," and then you're like, "Fuck, I don't want to, but I'm gonna listen for the whole thing."
Yeah. I think the first time I came across one of your videos, and this has been a while back. I've been a follower for a while on TikTok. Was like kids being kids, you know, doing the things that we used to do growing up. There was like, I think it was a video of a kid that had a helmet on and he was headbutting a goat or something like that.
Yeah, that's where I talk about these Gen Alphas, the honey badgers, or as I like to call them, the Gen X squared. Yeah, listen, I think that what happened was the millennials and Gen Zs, they went off the rails into this helicopter parent situation and the trophies for everybody situation. But I think the Gen Alphas are like the return to the greatness of Gen X with all of the advances in technology. That's the difference between the two, right? Is they are some crazy MFers. They are, wow. They are some crazy kids. And I don't think that the parents of the crazy kids have enough time to handle them. And I think that because of the world and the way that they have to live, they don't have the time to handle these kids. So it's almost returning a little bit to the latchkey situation.
Yeah.
And they're going to wreck this world. And I'm glad I'm a grandparent.
Yeah. No, that's I'm looking forward to, because like I joke around that it's Thunderdome in my house. With my kids. There's that meme that goes around soft parenting. I talk to my kids like I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's how I treat my kids, man. It's Thunderdome in this house. Only the strong is going to survive. And if you're not strong enough, you might get eaten by the others at the end of the day. So, like, my kids will come down and they'll just start fucking with me for no reason.
Oh, my kids don't do that. They know better.
The bear. poke the bear.
That's what they do. They will, especially my middle daughter. But she's a psychopath, so I tread lightly with her. So, but
that's where the F.A.F.O comes in, man. You gotta toe the line with them. You're like, listen, you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this?
I have to remind them every once in a while who the big dog.
You do know who you're poking, right? You do know. Yeah. And if you didn't know, give me a minute. I'll remind you.
Yep. I gotta give them a little bit of respect because it's like, okay, all right, you're brave enough to do it. I'm gonna let you have your fun. Yeah,
I remember.
I'm gonna let you have your fun for a few minutes, but just know,
I have my youngest are twins. The one that's in the Navy, he's got a twin brother, and with boys, eventually they hit that age where they're gonna pop up to dad, and you know it's coming because we all did it too. We popped up to our dad, and like he hit us in the knees and took us down, punched us in the face, and that was the end of it. But I knew that day was coming, so I made sure that when it actually happened, that both of them were in the room, because I wanted the other one to see what happened, so that he could just go ahead and skip that process and be like, "Okay, I'm cool, I'm good." And it really happened that way. That Max, the one who's in the Navy, it was his brother who decided to pop up to me, and we got a little physical, and Max saw it and he goes, "You know what? I'm good. I'm set. Yeah. I don't want to do that." Now Max is actually bigger than me now. He's a big boy, and he could totally take me, but he would never, because it's like the elephant. You ever heard about the story about how they train elephants? Is when they're small, they put them with the biggest chain possible to the strongest tree possible, and they leave them there, and they can't even drag the chain. And then when they get older in life, all they have to do is put a little rope around their neck, and as soon as they know that thing's around their neck, they think they can't move.
Oh no!
Because it's become instinctual, right? And so Max will never pop off to me because he saw his brother get his ass whooped. And he just thinks that's a way that is always going to be, because dad's just kind of a badass.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like you pulled the Godfather stunt, and I say it all the time. Sometimes all you have to do is make an example out of one or two people.
Yeah,
and you made an example. The way my son's growing, I don't think you can hear me. The way he's growing, and I'm not a small guy by no means. I'm a big guy, but the way he's growing, I don't know.
Early.
I hope I hope he does it like the next year or two, because if he waits too much longer, I'll be like, well, I got 5 good fights left in me, and one of them I'm going to have to waste whooping you.
Yeah, and you're not getting any younger either.
Yeah, like, it's a street fight, son. There are no rules. I'll pick up a brick and hit you in the face if I have to.
Oh, dude, I wrestled with Max when he got out of boot camp in the hotel, and I thought I was going to die. I thought I was like, oh God, I'm going to die. This is going to be my heart's going to explode. I'm going to die, because I was like, I can't keep up with this kid.
But you couldn't let him see that. I couldn't let him
see that. It's like, I'm going to go die quietly in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. Like a man.
Right. Don't let him see that you're dying. Yeah. Don't let him know.
Lucky I took it easy on you, fucker.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just give me a minute.
We don't all age the same. I know I'm aging really poorly, not like a fine wine, more like a well-aged toilet paper.
Cheese. I'm aging like cheese. I've got the curds and the lumps. My back of my legs look like I got beat with a bag of nickels. Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. My partner at work today, we were talking, and he was like, "You ever sneeze so hard you shit yourself?" I said, can't say that's happened. And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, me either." And I was like, "No, I think it has." I said, "However, I did sneeze one time and threw my back out, and I was laid up in bed for 2 weeks." So,
dude, I had a really fun one. I had my arm. You know how you wake up and your arm's numb? Mm-hmm. Well, my arm decided to take an extended siesta. And it was dead for 10 minutes.
Ugh.
For 10 minutes. Do you know how long 10 minutes is to not have an arm?
It feels like I was
literally about to stick a pen in my hand and walk around like Bob Dole for the rest of my life. I was like, call it off. It's done. It's done.
Game over.
Yeah. I was and when you tell people that story on social media, they're like, "Oh my God!" You get all the WebMD Karens that come up like, "Oh my God, you're dying." I'm like, "Yes, I know, but that's the joke. Yeah. We're all dying. Get over it."
I hate to break it to you. From the moment we're born, we're all dying.
Yeah, and that's the thing is we don't actually realize that until we hit like 40, and then we're like, "Fuck, we're gonna die."
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Before that, we're all like, we're
once those
invincible.
wounds start taking days to scab over and shit.
Exactly.
I remember I'd be scabbed up and done like 5 hours after getting a scratch. No marker of any kind whatsoever. Now, like, you got a paper cut. It's a fucking triage situation.
Yeah.
Exactly. You need to, if you break a bone, it's going to require surgery because it's never going to heal, or your hangovers last 14 days. Yeah.
I'm nowhere near active enough to break a bone. Talk about yourself there, pal.
No, I just last week I slipped on gravel and pulled a muscle in my leg. It's I'm still walking with a limp. It's just a muscle. Like, at first, how do you pull a muscle in your leg slipping on gravel? It was hardly anything, but I'm still limping around because it's still tender and it still hurts. I'm like,
you want to know something?
Bullshit.
I went to Dave Chappelle. He has this little thing up in Yellow Springs, Ohio, every year, and I got to go this year, and it was really cool, and I got to meet him. It was really fun. But they had kickball.
Oh, shit.
All right, that was a bad idea. That was a horrible idea. That was a horrible idea for anybody over the age of 40 to play kickball willingly. That's not, Tom Brady. They should not do that.
That sounds dangerous.
Because I kicked the ball and I had a great kick, but it wasn't the kick that almost killed me. It was the running to the base. Because if your body hasn't sprinted in a certain number of years, I don't know, 2 or more, I think for me it was like 10 or 15 maybe that I've actually before sprinted. Yeah, I felt pain immediately. When I got to the base, I felt pain immediately. So I grabbed one of the little kids and I said they could run for me the rest of the time.
Pinch runner.
Good.
So if anybody's inviting me to a charity softball game, just know that there better be some little kids around because they're running the bases for me. I'll swing all day long, but I'm not running bases. It's not happening.
Running, I stopped that when I was told I didn't have to do it anymore.
Exactly. I don't run unless there's somebody chasing me or there's food in front of me. So one of those two conditions has to be met.
I don't remember the last time I don't even run for. Well, I mean, I briskly walk towards the food, but I don't remember. I will stiff arm a small child or an old lady if they're in the way, but I don't remember the last time I actually ran.
Yeah, it was probably the last PRT back in my 20s when I actually ran. I've switched over to the elliptical, because I'm supposed to exercise, but now we're on the elliptical. I'm one of the old people on the elliptical, with my iPad and,
Man, you're making me feel. I turned 48 in a couple months. I get out in the woods every day and go hike and walk, and making me feel old.
Oh, I can hike and walk.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
To tell you,
that's fun.
He is generally on some type of drug, and he just comes
weed,
to in the woods. It's not necessarily planned. He's like, "Whoa, how'd I get
He's
here?"
Like, whoa, I'm in the woods.
Sometimes I do feel like I'm transported there, but still, man, I've tried the elliptical before. Going through VA physical therapy and stuff, they get you on different equipment, and it's weird. It doesn't seem to, like, my body doesn't want to flow with it. Like, it's weird. The whole elliptical thing. You're talking about the one. It's the one that it's like, it's not like a running motion. It's like okay.
Yeah, and you can change the elevation of it and all that stuff. Yeah, it's what old people do because it's low impact. Like, I got a bad hip.
I'm not ready to get old. I don't like this conversation.
I got a hip surgery.
Like
I'm getting my hip resurfaced. This is actually my next bit. Is getting my hip resurfaced. That's so much fun. That's where they take your hip out and they grind off the top of it and put a little metal cap on it, shove it back in, and hope for the best. That's what's happening to me in December. So
it's a quick in and out. It's an outpatient
Merry Christmas.
surgery. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Well, they say you're going to be 100% after this, and I'm thinking, I don't know if that's true, but
my days of 100% are over, son.
Yeah, my 100%. I gave up on 100% back at 35.
Where I'm at,
I haven't been 100% since. Yeah, I wasn't 100. I haven't been 100% since I was like 15. So
yeah, I actually have to plan my me and the missus, we have to plan if we're going to have our moments together. There's got to be the right conditions. Got to make sure the AED is on the bed. Make sure that Alexa can
properly.
Hear. We actually don't ever do it without Alexa in the room, just in case I have a heart attack. so she can call
Alexa's
911. Exactly. That's
Don't
exactly
know.
the truth. We've got Alexa in every room.
I had to be careful not to say that out loud because my device.
Well, I will. Yeah. Be careful because
don't go screaming that.
We learned a long time ago on these shows and these networks that we can activate certain electronic devices that people have in their houses, and we had far too much fun with that because we had just all kinds of random shit added to Amazon carts and shit like that. So.
But think about it. I mean, this is where we are in life. So these are things we got to consider whenever we're doing anything. Is we got to consider, like, if I die, how is like if I'm home alone and I take a shit too hard, I could kill myself.
I could step out of the bathtub.
Dude,
you can step out of the bathtub and slip in the water.
That would be a hysterical legacy for you to leave behind. How did DadBod Veteran die? He was taking a shit, and his wife came over and found him.
And there he was, slumped over, just slumped over on the shit, poop all over the place.
No shit. That's literally legit how one of my high school teachers went out when we were in class.
Yeah, so I don't push too hard. If it's not ready, I don't force it.
It does happen.
That's the story behind the Elvis dying. Or conspiracy theory or urban legend is that he died on the crapper.
I mean, we all get one chance. We might as well make it glorious. We get one shot at this, right? So don't ruin it. If it's your time, make sure that it's memorable. However it is.
I feel the same way, man. I'm glad to hear someone else say that.
Yeah. This life has been great up till now. I might as well go out with a bang. So let's just figure out what the coolest way to make it happen is, and let's make sure that we let the whole world know how it happened.
Live is free. Live so free that your existence is a rebellion.
There you go.
Camus. Paraphrasing.
I figure like this: if my lifestyle doesn't kill me, I'm going to live right up until I die.
And you don't know when that's going to be anyway, so don't worry about it.
Sooner rather than later. I read it wrong in the good book. I treat it like a toilet, not so much a
temple.
Not so much a temple.
Mine's like a temple. It just happens to be, broken down from, the Aztec Empire and
even temples crumble.
Yep.
Enough time as we get older, temples crumble.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. I think that's the fun part of getting older is that you realize all that stuff, and then you realize what's not important, and you hopefully focus on the stuff that's important.
What's in the future for DadBod Veteran when it comes to when you're not doing stand up? What's your goal or what's your outlook?
I don't have a goal. Die quietly? No, I really don't. I mean, that's the thing is I'm at that point in life that I used to have a 5-year plan all the time. Mm-hmm. And for the first time in my life, I don't really. And so I'm just kind of taking it wherever the world takes me. And hopefully it doesn't take me homeless into a gutter somewhere. That would be less than desirable. But other than that, I'm just going to ride the wave and go where it takes me.
Don't fight the current. Just see what happens.
That's right. Hanging out with you guys, doing, whatever comes up, and who knows where that can have. We're talking to like TV producers and stuff about that, about like doing TV shows and stuff. And it's just really wild time in the world that there's no barriers to doing crazy stuff anymore. Like if you want to do it, you can do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can.
If you want to.
And if
a lot of people don't want to, and they don't want to put the effort towards doing it, and that's okay.
Then that's wanting it. Disagree?
Yeah. That's wanting it, and then acting upon that desire.
That's wanting.
That's
really truly wanting.
Yeah.
There's talking about wanting it, and then there's wanting.
There's a lot of lazy people that say they want it, but they're not willing to go after it.
Don't talk about it, be about it. That's what I always tell people. That's why apparently I'm not a good friend when it comes to people dealing with their mental health issues, because I tell them, stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. Don't talk about it, be about it. Jesus Christ.
There's a little bit of truth to that. Yeah, I mean, you can't have lived in a better time to be able to go after whatever you want than right now. Right now, you there's nobody in your way.
It's so easy. anymore.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, like he said, it really is. It's like us here. We're just. I mean, for the most part, we're just 4 jack-offs. Not you, but the guys here.
Oh no, I'm just a qualified jack-off.
Yeah, you're a verified.
I'm forklift certified, okay, dude. I'm just forklift certified. You're not.
I am forklift certified. Calm down now. I got my little badge and everything.
Oh my.
Yeah. We're just here on the network. We're just 4 jerk-offs that are just hanging out, just enjoying each other's company and having fun.
Yeah, there's people that hang out with you and they come back every time and they love it, and they love the people you get to bring on, and that's what this is all about. It's when you turn it. I think what a lot of people struggle with is when they turn it into like a business, like a true business, and they treat it like
a job.
Yeah, they treat it like a job, and like there's a product here of widgets in, widgets out. That's when they ruin it. So if you focus on it, just go fucking have fun.
Yeah,
if it's not fun, it's not right.
That, or you start taking yourself or what you're doing way too seriously. And
if you let this go to your head, that's the other thing. If you think that you are somebody because of this, that's, in my opinion, just my humble opinion.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about having an ego. Shut up.
This is because that's the other thing is I feel like this could all go away, so I'm just enjoying the ride, right? It's like
exactly that's the thing. I mean, you could wake up tomorrow and it could just hopefully it doesn't but you could wake up tomorrow and all this could be gone in a blink of an eye.
Yeah,
I think there's more substance there than Hawk Tuah, so I think you're all right though.
Yeah, I never had a Hawk Tuah moment, right? I wish I did.
Yeah.
And she barked.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's good that you didn't have that Hawk Tuah moment. Like I
don't even know what that would look like. But you know what? She was still in Time's top 100 creators. So Time Magazine did a top 100 creators, and people like Cobby Lame and Justin wasn't in there, but there was a couple other people, but she was in there. So I guess she's still relevant. I don't know. I haven't seen her. I know she is doing things with dogs.
That 15. She is milking that 15 minutes of fame, boy. She's getting like just start an OnlyFans, take your clothes off, and shove a cucumber up your ass. At this point, I've gone on.
Show business. That's all the tips for fame.
I have gone on rants about that goofy bitch so many times. I am not a fan.
I didn't mean to drum up any feelings, Glick.
No, it was just
show us all
I was just trying to make a comparison to like 15 minutes of fame and authentic growing.
Content, actual content creators like yourself, John. You're a content creator.
No, I'm an idiot with a phone.
Well,
Mr. Beast is a content creator. That's a content creator.
That guy,
I don't got no
studio,
and I don't have. Yeah, he is a monster. He is literally a beast. He's burning money in the backyard because he doesn't know what to do with it.
What's that guy's name? Roman Atwood. I had honestly forgot about him, but apparently he's still kind of a big deal. He's from my hometown. He's from my town where I live at.
Oh yeah,
Roman Atwood.
He's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I think he got some kind of darkness came out about him, and he's not as relevant as he once were.
They can make a comeback. I mean, like John Kreese, the comedian, he made a comeback.
Mm-hmm. Louis C.K. did it.
Yeah,
Louis C.K. made a comeback.
You can make a comeback.
There's only one John Kreese, and you know who that John Kreese is. Cobra Kai till he dies.
Oh, God.
Sweep the leg. Strike first, strike hard.
You guys should see. If you get a chance, go watch John Kreese. See one of his stand-up performances. He's hilarious. And if you're like if you grew up in religion or anything like that, he makes fun of the church a lot, and it's funny. It's funny. It's good.
Unfortunately, yes, but
I love a good church joke.
Yeah, he does not shy away from church jokes. There's a lot of that's what I do now and it's weird because now that I'm doing stand up, it's like I go to stand up shows to half watch for the comedy, but half watch for the technique and see how they do it. Not that I'm going to take their material or anything, but I just want to understand like how does that make them tick? Like Tom Segura, first of all, is a sick son of a bitch. If you've watched his Bad Thoughts,
Yeah.
I did not
Love
know
Tom.
he was that messed up. I've seen him twice do it live, and I never got the feeling that he was like SNL for psychopaths messed up,
Yeah.
because that's what Bad Thoughts is. I mean,
Yeah.
because that's how he created it. He wanted to go on SNL way back in the day, and he didn't get to go on for whatever reason. And then he's always had this thing in the back of his brain, and that's where Bad Thoughts came from. But if you haven't seen that, man, my brain needed a bath after that.
I binged it when I saw it was on.
Oh, my
What's this?
God.
I love Tom.
That was wow. That was wild. But he's great. His messaging and his storylines are great. His stand-up is fabulous. It's very punchy. It's great. Bert Kreischer, that's another one. I thought I was gonna die watching him live.
I love Bert Kreischer. He's one of my favorites.
Saw him do the the bit about the escape room that was on his stand-up special. I saw that live, and I'm not bullshitting you. I was on the floor laughing, and I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe when that part where he, I'm not gonna give it away if somebody hasn't seen it, but the crescendo of that bit. God.
I like Michael does, and you said you do the same. I like the storytellers that tell stories about their real life, and that's what I like about Kreischer.
Yeah,
it immediately connects you to any audience.
It's relatable.
Yeah. Do you have that? Like Kreischer has the machine.
The machine,
story. Like that.
I don't have the machine story yet. I'm trying to make the shit my pants story that story. It's my crescendo. It's definitely my crescendo story. But I think I'm gonna have to change it after this year once we get done with the tour in December, because we've already got shows for 2026 all the way through August. So
wow,
I'm gonna have to change the material up a little bit. So I'm thinking about what my next crescendo story is gonna be. I've got plenty, and then they come up. Bert is so yesterday. Oh, Junior, come on, dude. Bert's today, just because he's 50 something. Bert's now. He's
I'm
now
50 something. Zip it, pal.
Yeah, exactly. 50-year-olds can make it these days. Tom's
Tom's
only 46. He's the same age as me. I thought he was older than Bert. Dave Chappelle's in his 50s, and he's still good. Dave Chappelle still rocks.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I got to figure out what my next crescendo story is going to be. I'm sure there's going to be lots of stuff to come up.
I've got probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 signature stories.
And you just rotate through them?
I just decide how I'm going to close when I decide it's time to close.
See, I'm not pro level. I'm not pro level yet.
Now.
We actually before every show we'll take a day, and I'll stand in the living room at the fireplace with a little karaoke machine and practice my bit in front of the missus, so I can get my time down. So she'd be like, "No, take this out, add this," because it's always different every city, especially your opening part is always going to be like something related to the city. So yeah, I'm not.
Maybe
I'm not
for you.
Really? You
don't always have to pander to the city. I don't do that.
I try to a little bit, or at least something that's relevant of the times. Like it was great in St. Louis because St. Louis, the day that we got there, we decided that we were going to go. What did we go do? We went and did Top Golf. Which Top Golf is a strenuous activity, especially if you're drinking. And then the day after that, because we had a charity softball game here in Charleston the week after the St. Louis show, we went to the batting cages so we could all practice batting. Also a strenuous activity if you haven't done it in a while. And then that night, which was the night before the show, we go over to Kelly's neighbor's house for a barbecue, and we played kickball again.
You're doing an awful lot for an old man.
And it was that. Here's the kicker. It was at that moment that Kelly decided to say, "Let's all have some chocolate, special chocolate." Now I have not
special chocolate
in a very long time. In fact, I've never actually done special chocolate in my life. So I said, "Give me the smallest itty bitty piece, like the itty bitty, like tiny corner. Like just I want to lick it. That's all I want. I don't want anything else because I'm scared." And so she was like, "Okay." She gave me the smallest thing, and she broke it in half, and she gave it to me, and nothing happened. And for like a half hour later, and Kelly was like, "Oh, it's no big deal." And so she starts popping a bunch of them, and I'm like, "No way, I'm not touching that ever again." All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, and it came over me in a wave, and it was just like, whoa. And I was like, "Oh, I'm high. I'm so high. I'm so high." And I'm at these people's house. I don't know who they are, And the people on the kickball field are like, John, get out here. And I'm like, I can't move. I'm so high.
Yeah, I've never. I'm with you, John. I've never been one to partake in that side of the world.
Oh.
And my ex girlfriend, she was like, "You should try gummies." The I guess I have two stories. I was going to say I only have one story, Michael, and you know the one because he begs for it. But the first time I tried it, it was fantastic. We were doing the show, little quarter, don't feel nothing, little quarter, I'm drinking, don't feel nothing, little quarter. By the end of the night, I had like 2 full gummies, and we ended the show, and I'm still drinking, and we went out to see some friends. We were in her hometown, and it hit me. Boom.
Like a wave.
Dude, I'm in outer space. I'm an astronaut, man. and I'm loving life. Just thirsty as hell, so I'm drinking Pepsi like it's going out of style. And she props me up beside the DJ, who's a friend of ours, Bill. You know Bill from Another Shot podcast, another friend of ours here in the podcasting world. And she says, "You're in charge of him." And Bill goes, "I'm DJing." And I just leaned on that
take
pole.
This.
And I was happy as could be. However, the second time, and I wish Blaze was still here, he's having some internet issues. He's got a picture of the second time. I thought I was going to die. I was naked in the bathtub. My ex found me like 2 hours later. Showers running. I puked my guts out. And then there's a picture of me because she gets me out and I go and I lay down on the bed and I'm like, I think I'm going to die. And I only had like half a gummy. She just came back right as we were starting the show and shoved it in my mouth. And then about 45 minutes after I'm laying in bed, second wave. And I felt amazing. And I was hungry. I was hungry. So I started eating everything in the kitchen. And there's a picture that these guys like to play around with, especially Blaze with his little AI. I'm shirtless in a pair of sweatpants. I've got this massive sandwich. It's like 5 pieces of bread. It's peanut butter, bananas, and potato chips, and I've got a family size bag of veggie straws. And I am happy as can be, bro. I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. And Blaze likes to play around with it. He throws me in the woods. He throws me at a water park. He puts me in a carnival, whatever.
Yeah, it's not an assets here. I would have thrown it up. I know how to.
I like 2 times in my life I've played in that world, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm done. I don't.
Yeah, but it made for like when I told the story on stage. You know, and then got to the point of like, y'all here in St. Louis, y'all got these special things that we don't have in South Carolina. I mean, crowd went nuts. They absolutely loved it. So yeah, I try to every chance I can is like come up with something related to the area. I think that helps because I'm the opener. I'm always the first guy up, and I like it that way because I don't want to sit there and wait. I'd rather get it done and I can go back and watch the show. So
you set the bar.
I do. So I try to set the bar, and I make a joke about it. I'm like, look, one of 2 things are going to happen. I'm going to either have an awesome set, and you guys are not going to be able to think about the other 3, or I'm going to absolutely bomb it, and they're going to rescue this show, and I still win.
They're going to look so much better.
Like I still win. It doesn't matter.
You got to go out there with confidence and have an ego, man, and let them know that, look, I'm the best that you're going to get tonight. These other 3 clowns in the back, they're going to suck.
Other idiots. I don't know why they don't. They don't.
I don't even know why they're here with me.
Yeah, so it's good. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do for Atlantic City, because Atlantic City, our show doesn't start till 9 p.m. And that's like really late for our people.
You're gonna get some drunks.
Well,
that is really late for you.
For our
age.
Our age, that's a lot. Like we try to start our shows, most of them at 5. I'm not kidding, because we're like these mofos
want to be
over
before Murder She Wrote.
Exactly, they won't be in bed by 9 with the jammies on. So we've actually put it out on the internet that it's a pajama party, and we want everybody to come in their freaking pajamas, including us. So we're gonna come in our pajamas. So I'm gonna change my opening music, and I'm gonna change everything to match a pajama party. So I gotta figure out how to open that.
Hey,
walk out with a coffee cup says "Don't be a cocklick" on it, and make some jokes about it or something.
Pajama jam.
Yeah, pajamas. I don't know, but it's fun. This is like I said, this is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of. So let's just have fun with it and see where it goes. And
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, just ride that wave and enjoy what you're doing. You know, your fans are loving it. You know, the people who watch you on social media, they're loving what you do. Like I said, I'm one of them. I'm old school. I was back there from back in the day, and it was
back in the day, back when it was just stories and fun.
Yeah, just story.
Now it's all I've got to do all the things. I've got to do so many posts per day and so many
You have to.
static
You're a
posts.
puppet. Dance, puppet,
gotta
Can't do
dance.
it.
Yeah, I gotta feed the algorithm and do all their
Yeah.
stupid things. So I don't like that
So
part.
for you, the social media, you just kind of said it, and we say it all the time when I interview musicians. Social media, unfortunately, in the world we live in, is a necessary evil.
Oh yeah,
You have
it's a
to.
double-edged
you have
sword.
to post.
It's a double-edged sword. You have to feed it, but also it's the most powerful thing you have.
Mhm.
It can move
And I hate
mountains.
it.
It
I'm
can
over
move
here
mountains.
like, yeah, I'm gonna post videos, but we also, I'm also responsible for 12 hours of live content every week, if not more. So give me a break if I'm not posting on social media.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Like truly doing
Yeah.
it is not for the faint of heart. But when it's running and when it's right, if you use it appropriately, it'll like. So for instance, we have a cruise coming up in November, which is fun. We're excited about this. But when we signed up to do the cruise, we had 160 rooms that we had to sell. We had a 250 room block. We had to sell a minimum of 160 rooms. And for a couple of weeks there, it was really slow. Until one day when Kelly put out a video, and she was, just doing it as an advertisement, and it hit so well that it didn't just sell out the 250 rooms we had. It sold out an additional 500 rooms. So we ended up with 750 rooms. We're actually a third of the boat, one of the biggest boats in the Royal Fleet, because of one video. And it's just the way the algorithm works that if something hits like that, it can change. It can rotate the earth in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
You gotta feed it.
Yeah, that's the other thing for you. Now we're obviously a lot smaller than you are as far as numbers and stats and stuff like that. But it's crazy because I'll post something that is so incredibly fucking stupid, and it'll
be the one that hits.
3,000 views, the likes, the comments, and then like something that I put work into, like a clip from a show, which is, in my opinion, and even our chatters box when we're live is absolutely fucking hilarious, and I'll post it on social media, and it's crickets.
The problem is the algorithm isn't for you. That's the problem. That's the hardest part for a creator to understand, is that the algorithm is not for you. It's for everybody watching. And so it all depends on how many people within the first couple minutes like it, share it, do whatever they do with it that causes something to be propelled. And it's different for every platform. Each platform has its own way of doing things. But basically that first 20 or 30 minutes is what matters the most for a video. And so if the right people see it and the right people touch it and the right people move it, that's what will cause something to go viral. And most of the time it's the stupidest stuff. It's just stupid and it's dumb and not the stuff you plan for to go crazy. It just happens, and then you're like, okay, well, that's good day.
Yeah,
It's
the algorithm is a finicky monster, because I know, like my personal stuff, my personal like TikTok page and stuff like that, it had traction, and then I take my shirt off, and then it's a whole new world, and it's like I'm not even in that great of shape, but I take my shirt off, and it's just like.
You don't have to be.
The video has been up for 2 minutes and it's already got over 1,000 views and hundreds. And I'm like, what the hell?
Skin always works. That's why I can never catch up with these girls.
I look like a shaved Sasquatch at the end of the day. Like, come on,
not even
come on, you're killing
me,
TikTok. Like, I'm about to do it on our Nonsensical Nonsense page. I'm about to start dropping our network page. I'm about to start dropping some thirst traps on that bitch so we can get some followers.
You might as well. Have you ever seen who are they? DadBods and where they got the DadBod? I can't remember the two guys that have beards. They do the
those guys.
Yeah,
three guys with beards.
Big.
I know.
That is a very large.
I can't remember their names right now, but they did a couple thirst trap videos and it helped them out a lot. It really did. They did a couple shirtless, bearded guy thirst trap videos and it helped out a lot.
Well, boys, I know you're going to make fun of me, Mike and Blaze, but I got to do what I got to do for the network.
No one's made a better thirst trap video than me.
No, those are not thirst traps. Those are vomit inducing.
That'll get you restricted from a school zone.
Michael's already not allowed within 500 yards of playgrounds and preschool.
Yeah.
No, it really is. It's crazy, you know, how you find yourself in that algorithm monster when you don't even mean to. I mean, but yeah, sometimes a little sex sells at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
You obviously don't need it.
I refuse. I just
I have
just
no
on
shame.
premise that well, I'm not there yet. I need to keep it in my back pocket just in case, right? So don't give it up if you don't have to. I'm not starving
That's
yet.
for the resurgence tour.
That's like when if I get to the gutter point, okay, it's time to start showing some skin. And they're not going to be impressed. It's going to be a very short video.
I'm telling you, man, it's a weird world we live in. Apparently, the dad bods and the beards are taking over the world. But again, it's like you said, it's stupid. There's that kid. I can't think of his name. Big dude, great big dude. But the only content he puts out is him doing the same stupid dance to the same chicken noodle soup song.
It's just like, if it's not broken.
Yeah, and he's a great big dude. And I'm just like, speaks volumes about our civilization and the society we live in today. I'm not mad at it.
That's why I use Idiocracy in a lot of my videos, is for that reason. Exactly. Is that everybody can relate to it that's seen the movie and they're like, yeah, we're going there. We're going there. And by the way,
our fan Tarantula mentioned Idiocracy earlier.
I have 6 pairs of Crocs, so
oh man,
I'm part of it.
6 more than me.
Dude, Crocs will change your life.
No,
these things will change your freaking life, man. You got to get a pair.
I
have converted so many people.
I've tried them, but my problem is yes, they are comfortable. I'll give you that. They are comfortable, but my feet sweat.
That's okay. You can rinse them off.
No, then it's uncomfortable, and then it's like, and then you just squeak in when I walk around. Yeah, no, there's a whole bevy of problems when it comes to me and Crocs. Like, they are very comfortable, and like to wear them around the house, or if I'm just like barbecuing on the patio or something like that. But to like wear them for a full day on the weekend with my full dad attire, cargo shorts, and
I think it accentuates the dad attire. I think it is like the chef's kiss to a full dad attire.
It's that coup de grace.
Yeah, exactly. You won't do it yet, Tarantula. You won't do it yet.
Only Glicks.
Everybody.
I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that moment, please, but it happened, and it's a thing, so it's there. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever. I can't change it. Yeah, man. Like I said, they are very comfortable. My kids all wear Crocs, and they are very comfortable. I can't get past the feet sweats, man. Once my feet start sweating in them, and it's just game over, and then I'm mad at the world, and I want to punch a baby and drown a puppy and punch a baby.
never go full punch a baby.
Yeah, never go full punch.
Microwave.
Sometimes a baby needs punched. I'm just saying.
They do. Only when they're cute. When they're cute, you got to punch them. I punch cute babies all the time. I'm like, that fucking baby's so cute.
You hear that? Bring your cute babies to the Gen X Takeover comedy show, and
yeah, I will sacrifice them on stage right there.
DadBod Veteran, kissing hands and shaking babies.
That's right, kissing hands and shaking babies. Give me that cute baby. We actually did have somebody bring a baby to the New Orleans show. That was weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Why would you bring a baby to a
geriatric comedy show?
5 o'clock start.
It was the late show, actually. Yeah, it's like, why is there a baby here? It's like, that just doesn't feel. I don't know if he's going to get the joke. Yeah, it's good times.
I'm childish, but not that childish.
Yeah.
So, did you have any preconceived notions of what comedy might be, stand-up comedy, when you got into it? I'm assuming you're a fan of comedy anyway, going in.
I love comedy.
Of course, who doesn't? Dead people watching inside. It. That's who.
Yeah,
but did you have preconceived notions? Did you have any thoughts you thought for sure were going to be, and then as your experience has almost bloomed into a year now,
I thought
you learn with
that
time?
all comedians had mental issues, which maybe they do. Maybe I just don't. I'm not diagnosed yet or something.
Oh, you're on the spectrum.
I was ADHD when I was a kid. Yeah, I didn't. I have never been a stage guy, believe it or not. I don't really like the stage. Doing social media content is easy for me because I'm talking to my camera. I'm not talking to any individual. I'm just recording a video and then I kind of post it blindly and don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So I don't see the eyes back at me. But I have severe stage fright. I really do. Like vomit all over my sweater, mom's spaghetti kind of stage fright.
Yeah.
I actually was going to have that be my intro song the first time I did the set, but because I have Slim Sherry there, I couldn't because she's like the real Slim Sherry, so she took it. So I was not ready to do comedy. I wasn't ready. I'm still not ready to do comedy. But I'm doing it because I'm here and I got nothing better to do. No, I absolutely love doing it, but I do have a lot of nerves around doing stand-up comedy that I have not fully gotten over with. It's getting better. It's much like flying. I hate to fly. That's a whole nother story. So I didn't know there wasn't that much work into it. That was the other thing. Because I thought this shit was easy. I thought that like comedians, maybe it is easy when they get up to really big times, but it's not easy here. It's a lot of work.
By the time you get big, yeah, it's easy because you've done it for so long.
Yeah, you've done it for so long, and your sets are routine, and you can do the same set. Nobody cares. They're just going to show up, but we kind of have to work for it. And then there's all the behind the scenes stuff that goes on to make this show happen. That's a lot. That's a lot with
production and stuff. I get
production and agents and contracts and finance and electrical and audio visual that I don't know anything about. There's a lot of things that happen, and I'm the kind of person that wants to be involved in everything because that's what I'm good at. I'm not a performer, so I'd rather be behind the scenes, but I can't, so I have to trust the people that are there.
What up, Britt? It's funny that you say that, having the stage fright thing, because I've had that discussion with people before about myself personally, because I have the worst stage fright. And,
I have to be somebody else. I have to literally become somebody else to get on the stage.
Yeah, they're like,
I have to be like I'm not me for this next 20 minutes while I'm doing my set. I am that person that they want to see, and that's what makes it easier.
Exactly, and they're like, "Look, how do you have stage fright? You do streaming and the podcasting and everything else." And
that's
like,
easy.
It's a big difference when I'm sitting in my room staring at a camera.
Yeah, I got nobody looking back at right here. Nobody's looking back.
Nobody looking back at me except for the people on the panel. And I know there's people watching the show, but I don't.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing them.
Yeah,
but
that's what's great about being on stage, though. That exchange of energy, man.
Well, that's the good part.
So
that's the good part is when you get that first laugh. Once you get that first big laugh, it's done. It's done. Then you're like, okay, I own
for
this.
life.
Yeah, I own this.
Or you get that pop because Michael and I share a mutual friend, and Michael don't know what this is about, but he's a musician. He has a band, the Southern Outlaws band, and I was fortunate enough to MC a show for them that they did a charity event for our veterans. And Michael, he's a big time stand up comedian. He's used to being in front of crowds, but he's never MC'd these guys for their concert. But dude, I was a mess. the ultimate heel, this guy right here. But I was a mess because I don't like to get up in front of people. I don't like to talk. I don't like to. I don't want all them eyes on me. And there was a pretty large crowd for this event, and I'm drinking a little bit. I didn't want to get too drunk, but I wanted to take the edge off. And of course, everybody there, they're hyping me up. They're just like, be you, be you, be you. But like you said, that first big laugh, when I got that first big pop, when I got up on stage, it was like, hell yeah, I got this. I'm the fucking man. Like
the one thing I will say that gets better is the bigger the stage, the bigger the spotlight, the less you can see.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, this is at an outdoor event, so I could literally see. There were no spotlights.
See all of them.
I could when I first come up on stage, they're just like, "Who the fuck is this jerk off?" Like we didn't come here to see him. Hold on a second, let me. Yeah, but like I said, I got that first pop, and once I got it, then it was like, hell yeah, okay, this is cool. and it's like and I don't know. I'm sure I've talked to Michael about this, but I want to ask you as well. It's like a drug. You've done it a few times. You're constantly chasing that high again, man. That adrenaline high.
Whenever we leave the venue and we leave the shows and we go back home, there's a little bit of depression because our shows aren't all the time. It's like at least a week or two between shows. Right now it's a month between shows, and then we're gonna have a pretty tight stretch between August through November. But it's hard to actually go home because you're leaving all that energy and you're leaving all that excitement and you're leaving all that fun that you just had, and you're leaving the feeling of being on stage, and you're not gonna be able to have it for a while. So we actually said, we're like, look, can we just get our schedule to where we're just like out for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever, and just be hardcore hitting it. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that because nobody wants to go to a show on a Tuesday night. They only want to go like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we do have to balance between the two. But yeah, that energy is awesome. The feeling is awesome.
You guys should check out the Columbus, Ohio Funny Bone. I think that's a great location for you guys to go. I'm not saying that because it's only 45 minutes from my house.
The problem is we've already done Cleveland, and now we're going to do Cincinnati, and we've got a whole country that we haven't even been to California yet.
So Ohio's the most important.
It is. Listen, here's what I know about Ohio is everyone is from Ohio, but nobody moves to Ohio.
You're 100% right.
That is the truth about it. It's like the Jerusalem of America. Like everybody can 6 degrees of separation themselves back to Ohio. But there is nobody that's like, yeah, man, you want to move to Ohio? No.
Yeah. No. Nobody wants to move to. Yeah, I'm born and raised here, and I tried to get out. I tried to get out. And I got out for 10 years, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. I'm free.
I got out.
And then,
how is a black hole? It keeps sucking you right back.
Yeah, my ex-wife was the black hole that sucked me back to Ohio because she was like, I'm going back to Ohio with the kids. And I was like, the hell if you are in South Carolina. Said, hey, guess what, buddy? You're a dad. Your rights mean nothing. And I said, well, okay, I guess I'm going back to Ohio. Because I didn't want to be 12 hours.
Tarantula, we're coming to Arizona and we're coming to Mesa in March. That hasn't been released yet. Has not been released yet.
Ooh, who's my Camino? Exclusives. I always get the exclusives on this network.
Yeah. I've got a whole list. March is going to be big. We have 7 shows in March of next year. So, your Road Warriors. Yeah.
So, but obviously, you being in the military, you got to travel when you were in the military and stuff like that. What's that like for you to come back home and now you're doing this and you're just on a boat with a bunch of dudes
this is easy. This is really easy. Nights. I mean, I had a corporate job. I still have a corporate job until the end of this year. That I travel for all the time. I don't have any kids at home, so that makes it even easier. Plus, the missus, she works from home and travels as well, so. We are going to be. This is a blast for us because she tries to come to every show as well. So this is like we're in our 40s. We don't have any kids. Let's just go on the road and let's go.
You still have kids. They just don't live with you.
Well, they're all old and they're supposed to be giving me grandkids, which is another joke that I do. So yeah, they're all doing their lives and we're like old people now. So let's go do old people shit and just travel. So we get to do it and let somebody else pay for it.
Yeah,
way to do
100%.
Yeah, I'm all about figuring out life to let somebody else pay for everything. So that's where I'm at. So yeah, the traveling part is easy, way easy.
I want somebody else to pay for it, and I want somebody else to do it for me.
Now I want somebody else to start organizing it. That could be the next one. Is they can start organizing my travel. That's when I think I've made it. Is when and if we ever get on a private flight, that's when I think you really made it. If you get a private flight.
Big time. Mr. Big Time over here. Got my own private jet.
We're not there. I'm like, Spirit Airlines is expensive. I'm not there yet.
But
maybe one day. Be nice.
Southwest Rewards member, baby.
So coming into doing this like comedy tour, this Gen X comedy tour, and the 4 of you are all pretty. You guys are all big names. Was there pressure on you coming in because across the board? I mean, I don't want to throw any numbers or anything out there, but y'all can go check out his social media. He's not hard to find. Just put in the DadBod Veteran.
5.7 is the number.
Nice.
5.7 million.
right across. That's across all social media.
Yeah. I wish I was that on one platform. That'd be great.
Yeah, but I mean that's it. So, but you're coming in, and it already feels like you're a big name. You're obviously known. Was there any added pressure on you for that? And the other three individuals that are with you, they're not small timers on the social media either. I mean, they're all really well known. Did you guys kind of come in like, oh shit, we're not, you're not Tom Segura, you're not Bert Kreischer, or anything
No,
like
because
that,
we're
but
all
you are
like
very well known.
working people. I mean, we're all working class people. Like, I don't see myself as anybody special. I shit on the same type of toilet that everybody else does. I put my pants on one leg at a time. My pants aren't even really nice. In fact, I don't ever actually wear pants. It's always shorts. I don't see myself as that the world might see me as, and I don't ever want to see myself as that. And so I didn't expect anything. I felt more pressure of like, I hope that I don't, make myself look like an asshole up here, and just embarrass the crap out of myself. But how I perceive myself and how other people perceive me and the dad bod and all that personality stuff is different. Like I said, I have to put myself in the mindset of what the people want when I'm on stage. I'm not me. I'm what they're asking, and they're what they paid to see. And so I've got to meet that. I'm kind of a character because me personally, I'm not that funny. I'm really not that funny. I'm not at all. It's so dumb.
I wish I had that
dumbest
problem.
shit I've ever been a part of.
I wish I had that problem because me in real life is just amazing, just like I am on the podcast. The greatest at everything I do.
See, you don't even have to transition. You don't even have to do that. You don't have to do, put the face on.
It's not all heroes wear capes at the end of the day, John.
Some people just, I just go back to being mild-mannered Clark Beard at home, and that's fine. I'm okay with it. and I don't, I still get stopped in it. That was one of the hardest things is getting stopped at public.
I was going to ask you, what's it like to be recognized?
That was hard. That was that's probably the hardest thing, because I would be like, oh yeah, hey, I'm like shying away, and it took it took the missus. It took her. She got involved, and she would be like, she had like a cattle prod behind me. She'd be like, go talk to him. And like, go take a picture with him. Like, go say hi to him. Like, she carried my, challenge coins and some stickers in her purse, and she'll like get involved. And she very much has been a proponent of making sure that I don't fuck that up, because I got to remember again, what they're expecting versus what I think of myself are different. They're expecting this person that's, relatable, and I'm in their phone every day with the videos that they love, and they expect that I engage with them and do all those things, and it's hard to become that person, but I've learned through many different interactions how to do it.
Sometimes you just gotta. That's cool. That it sounds like Mrs. DadBod is fully embracing the success and the fame and.
What's funny?
And whatnot.
She was completely against it when we started.
Was she really?
She was totally against it. That's why it's so funny. That's why
now she sees it can put some cheddar cheese in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. Now she's like, she would be like, she's like, I can't believe you're spending all that time on the porch. What are you doing? What are you doing out there? Who are you talking to? All it is women that are saying you got pretty eyes. I don't want to see that song. So this is stupid. This will make you look bad. That's what she would say. And now she's like, why are you in the living room? You need to get on the porch. You're supposed to be on the porch. You're supposed to make videos because it's that time of day. You need to go make some videos and some money.
Now she's whoring you out. Now she's whoring you out.
She is. She's like, don't you have a show to go to? Did you get an offer for a new show? You better take it. I don't care if it's in Siberia. Go. She's like, go. Let's go. I gotta go.
I love it.
She's awesome. She's awesome. She's good. She has definitely made this possible. Without her, it'd be very difficult. She actually runs the merch table sometimes at the shows. Yeah. So if you go to the show in Mesa, Tarantula, she might be at the merch table. Just hit her up, say, thank you for being awesome and making sure that he does this. She'll be like, fuck, I hate that. Now, but she's like the most antisocial person in the world. She's antisocial, completely antisocial.
I fully expect VIP backstage passes when we come to Cincinnati.
You got it. You got it. As soon as you pay that fee at the Ticketmaster, you got it.
All right, how do I get press passes? I'm going to go to the merch table, and if she's there, I'm going to say, hey, Mrs. DadBod, just want you to let you know he has pretty eyes.
You know what? We have these security guys. Our security guys, I love our security guys to death. They're actually just regular old dudes that we hired, and because they're cheap, and that's why we hired them. But one of them is a giant 6'1" ginger who wears bib overalls. He's from North Carolina. He's a farmer from North Carolina who wears bib overalls, and is probably the most intimidating dude you've ever seen in your life. I converted him to Crocs, by the way. He now wears Crocs at the shows, but he's our security guy. He's a giant fucking teddy bear. He is a teddy bear, but he is the most intimidating dude in the world. Like if he just stands over you like, oh, please don't kill me and bury me in your backyard. I know you have a pig farm. It's great. We love
a ginger in overalls and Crocs.
A ginger with a big old beard, like my beard, in overalls and like a shirt that says security under it. You can see it under his bib overalls and Crocs.
Yeah, he could be 4'3" and he's going to be terrifying.
you just like, man, I know you're going to chop me up and feed me to pigs, please.
Yeah, because I'm waiting for a true crime documentary to come out about this guy. At this point, I don't even know anything about him.
He's a freaking teddy bear. He's the biggest teddy bear in the world. He's awesome. It's just so much fun. We have such a ragtag bunch of people that run our show. I
think that's the cool thing. I think that's the cool thing learning that about you guys. And I think that's really cool that you're still just normal people, because sometimes people, and this happens with TikTokers or YouTubers or whatever, excuse me, they reach a level of success and they forget who they were. And that's really cool to me that you guys are just like, this is who we are. We're just average people doing.
The worst thing that's going to happen to me is I might get a nice car. But other than that, I'm not changing anything. I'm still going to eat at the same restaurants. I'm still going to wipe with the same toilet paper. None of that's going to change.
I just feel bad for you that you're still stuck putting
don't buy into the hype.
Yeah, don't buy.
I just feel bad for you that you're still stuck putting your pants on one leg at a time.
You haven't you figured it out how to do it 2 legs at a time?
I do.
Man, I told you. I'm the greatest at everything I do.
Oh, 2 legs. I need some lessons because I haven't figured out. Listen, I can barely do it 1 leg at a time without falling over.
Yeah. I was going to say we might be getting a little bit too old for me to be teaching you how to do it 2 legs at a time.
Oh my God! Somebody gave me a sock putter on thing. It's like a little device where you put your foot in there and it puts your sock on for you as a joke. I threw it away and I'm so kicking myself for that.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. Yes, it's an actual thing. Like you put your sock in it and then you put your foot into the device and it puts your sock on. Oh, yeah, it's a thing. Somebody got me one as a joke and I'm like, this isn't funny, and I threw it away.
Susan,
I got to get on Amazon.
Automatic sock putting on device. Get on
it. I hate to break it to you. You know how many times I've pulled my back out or my back's popped out just putting my socks on.
Dude, I need and Velcro. I'm about there. I'm about the Velcro.
I've got a 3.5 foot long shoehorn.
There you go.
I wear boots, so I just got to slide my feet into them and hope that when I bend over to put my pant legs over top of them, I don't. I can't tell you how many times I sat on the edge of the bed and I got to use both hands and do the grunt and grab my leg and pull it up so I can put my sock on, and it's just that pop or that crack, and it's like, well, guess I'm not going to work today. I'll be here for.
I'll be here for you. You ever accordion yourself with your own fat and blow your own air out as you're bending over? Accordioning yourself.
I actually wrote a script tomorrow about the aches and pains of putting your shoes on at an old age, and the fact that you got to make noises. So that's going to be a good one for tomorrow. Just keep that there. But yeah, I got a bad hip too, so I can't actually get one of my feet up to me. So it's like this magical contortion act where I actually put my foot behind me, and my shoe is somewhere around there, and I'm reaching back and I'm trying to put the shoe. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Not for much longer, man. You're going to be 100% before you know it.
Yeah, 100%.
You're going to be able to put your Mrs. DadBod's going to be putting your leg up behind your head before you know it.
She can do that once.
she can
do that once.
As Toby Keith once said, I'm as good as I was once. Man, that looks like a lot of work. Is that a fist pump or a sock putter on her?
There's a little bit of both. Little column A, little column B.
Penis pump and sock putter on her.
That's what that thing looked
Definitely
like.
my bag, baby.
Shut up and take my money.
Birth control of some sort.
Yeah, it took 60 seconds to find it for me.
Yeah, trust me. If your significant other sees you using that, it's definitely going to be birth control because she's never going to have sex with you again. I promise
What
you.
makes you think it's happening now?
Oh god.
I can't afford the calories.
Exactly. It's planned. It's always planned. It's always planned.
Wednesday the 4th.
Yeah, exactly. Wednesday the 4th, we got to make sure nobody eats anything spicy. We're not going to have heartburn. We got to do it between the hours of 7 and 8 p.m. because otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. And should we take a shower first? And
we get our stretches in.
I understand.
Get out of my head, dude. This is weird. Get out of my head.
Why people stop doing it? I get it. I understand why they just like, I'm too old. Fuck this.
Fuck it. I refuse to get old. You guys can be old. I refuse to be old. Hashtag worth it. Whatever happens, it happens. I'll deal with the consequences later.
I mean, that's always a choice. That's always a choice. Yeah. Until get that heart palpitation when you're halfway through because you decided to do it on a different diet.
Oh my god, I'm so terrified. There's a movie out there. I think it's a Stephen King movie. It's called Gerald's Game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about a couple who go to this secluded cabin for a romantic weekend getaway, blah, blah, blah. And they want to spice up the sex life. And he handcuffs her to the bed. And right in the middle of it, he has a heart attack and dies.
I think I saw that. I think
I can't remember who's in it. Maybe the hot Judd sister. The Judds.
Yeah.
But she's literally handcuffed to the bed and she's in the middle of nowhere. He's dead and she's just like, what do I do? Like that is a legit fear of mine right now. Like at my age. Like,
is she gonna handcuff you to the bed or are you gonna handcuff her?
Well, whoever. I mean, if she handcuffs me to the bed, I feel like I'm hopefully not me. Wait, I better not say that out loud. We're live, right? On the internet.
I've stopped before completion just because I was out of breath. All right, we're done here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't want to risk it.
For me, I want to get some sleep. Oh, what about you? What about me? I just want to get some sleep.
I'm good. I got what I needed. I'm fine.
I don't know. I refuse to get old. I refuse. I'm not giving in.
Well, you don't have a choice. You get one or two choices. You can get old or you can die.
Hashtag worth it.
That's choice too.
Yeah. Yeah, my body can say one thing, but my brain still is reciting in my head the Toys R Us oath that I took as a child.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I always say I'm one of the Lost Boys, Peter Pan style. I'm never growing up.
Yeah, that's not where I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the Lost Boys movie with the vampires. I was like, what? Calm down, Michael.
Big dumb animal.
Maggots. Right there, you see it in my name. BDAE, Big Dumb Animal Energy, all day long. No. Oh my God.
What's been the biggest surprise about your rapid climb into fame?
That so many people know who I am.
It is strange getting hit up in public. I know it's just a weird
thing. I mean, it's not just a public thing. It's that there's a lot of people that know a lot about me.
Yeah.
A lot more than I thought should. But that's, that comes with the territory.
Like from Google searches or just by what you've...
I don't know. I've Google searched myself, and you know how Google will automatically give you the fill-in of what people are searching? They're like, what is the DadBod? And then it'll say something like net worth or something like that. What is the DadBod's net worth? It'll automatically
DadBod
populate
wife, DadBod kids.
Yeah, who's the DadBod's wife? Whatever. What's the DadBod's shoe size? It's stupid shit like that. But it's interesting to see what people search about me, because it's like that's not. Why are you searching that? Why are you searching that part of me? But this is a wide open world that people do a lot of weird things.
DadBod nudes. Have you seen that one? DadBod nudes.
I haven't seen. Thank God, I haven't seen that one.
That would be hilarious to find out about yourself.
Yeah,
People want to see
I
me
promise.
naked. What is wrong with
Whatever AI nudes they generate are going to be better than the real thing. They're going to be way better than the real thing because I am a dumpy pile of mashed potatoes. Okay, there's nothing great to this.
DadBod means spongy pudding like.
Yeah, DadBod is not that doesn't equal fitness model. That's not what DadBods are. They're dopey. They're out of shape. They're old. Gelatinous is another word that we could use.
Good one.
Gelatinous. Yeah. So
I find the only way for you to tighten it up is to eat too much, and then it's hard to push on your belly.
You're buying the domain dadbodnudes.com. Well, good, because you have DadBod Nudes. That could be any DadBod. That's not me. But it's a good domain name, actually, if you think about it. I bought all my domain names just to make sure nobody else would have them. I had to spend a lot of money for the DadBod Veteran one. I was like, wow, why did somebody hoard this?
People just started doing all sorts of things just to have them so they can.
They do. It's like somebody pops off.
Weird.
They go and buy like Haktua Girl. The Haktua, it has actually been patented by somebody else. So she had to buy it from them. She had to buy the patent from them. So yeah.
Weird.
It's weird how this world works. People just do stuff like that. But no, I other than, like I said, I still try to live a very normal life. There's nothing eccentric or exciting about me other than when I go on stage. That's been the most interesting part, is the stage part, seeing how that all unfolds and how people react to you, and like the VIP lines, the people that you get to shake hands with and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That's really cool stuff.
Meeting fans has always been my favorite thing. I'm a people person. I'm different than you. I'm not introverted at all. I love to meet people. I love talking to people. That's just who I am.
Yeah, I love to meet people. I love to talk to people. I just don't see myself as what they see me as. You know what I mean? I'm a very much a people person. I just don't.
That's the staying humble part.
Yeah, I don't see them as
down pat.
Is getting that part of, playing the part of what everybody thinks I am. That's the harder part.
Well, you're that character. You've already said so yourself. You're already dichotomous. You're very confused in your own mental state. You're going to make an excellent stand-up. Mental illness is key. Mental illness is key.
It's very important part of this.
Rule number one: be crazy as hell.
We've got a pretty crazy group. Very crazy group.
How did the four of you guys link up? You said you guys have never met or anything like that, or
put together like a boy band by producers.
No. We decided. What happened was, like I said, Sherry and Nick knew each other because they had went to the Cheer Choice Awards in Vegas the year before, and so they were chatting, and they said, "Well, who else could we bring on and make a foursome to just hang out with?" Or who else? They didn't. It wasn't supposed to be a foursome. It was just like, who else do you want to hang out with? And they kind of went through the Rolodex of people who were Gen X on social media. And they were about the same size, and me and Kelly were about the same size, and so that's really what it was. And we responded to the text. That's how it happened.
Oh, nice.
There was no magic sauce.
Did you guys have any interaction at all before that or anything like that?
I mean, Sherry and I had DM'd a little bit because we have been on a parallel path. We started about the same time, and our trajectory has been about the same on all the platforms, and we're really close in followership on all the platforms. I think she's got me by 100,000 on Instagram, or maybe I think I've got her by 200,000 on TikTok. I mean, we're very close on all the platforms. Nick and Kelly have been doing it a lot longer. So they've got a more established following, but they're not as spread out across all the platforms like Sherry and I are. So we're all the same size, and it just happened to be that, Sherry knew that she could get a hold of me when they were going down the Rolodex of people, and I responded and said yes, and the rest is history. And Kelly must have responded to Nick, I guess. And then we never even met until we all showed up in Nashville.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kicked it all off. And we were already, when we showed up in Nashville, we were already planning to do that comedy tour, or the comedy show in Nashville. It was already, all of that had already been decided before we got there. So we basically just accidentally walked into doing comedy together. I guess you could say.
And it worked out. You guys clicked and gelled.
Yeah, we trust me,
Man,
it has not been all roses. It has not been all roses. We got personalities. I mean, we got big personalities. I'm one of them. My personality's in one direction, others are in other directions, but so we've clashed, but we've also kept the thought process in front of us. In fact, we've had a couple we call come to Jesus meetings where we said, okay, do we want to keep doing this? Do we not want to keep doing this? But we always keep that the whole idea behind this was to interact with our fans, right? It's not about the money. It's not about the stardom or whatever else happens with it. It's about giving the opportunity for all these fans that we have to have an in-person interaction with us through the comedy show. So when we have those come to Jesus meetings and we bring that up, it makes things a whole lot easier to get past whatever our hiccup is. And as long as we do that, I think we're going to be fine, and we'll be doing this for
any relationship. Communication's key.
Yeah, and it's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
It's the hardest thing,
really
especially when you got more than 2 people. Hell, it's hard enough when you got 2 people.
That's why you do what I do, and you hire people beneath you. Well, you don't hire; you just bring people beneath you on. That way, they know.
What do you mean hire?
They come into the situation already knowing who Daddy is, and then there's no pushback.
Well, and that's and we have those, right? And that's another paradigm that we've created. It's like I guess we're being talked about in comedy circles that we don't know about because of the trajectory that we've been on and how fast we've climbed and etc.
And how we've also your pieces of shit.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Good for you. That means you're doing something right. Fuck that.
Well, they said your comedy show breaks all the rules because you're 4 performers and you're all balanced. That doesn't work. I'm like, yeah, it does. Watch. And we have music in there, so we do music and we do sing-alongs and we do a lot of interactive stuff in our show. And they're like, you can't do that, and we're like, yeah, well, we're going to do it because we don't know what we're doing, so no one can tell us that we're doing it wrong,
right?
Because we don't know. And we've brought we brought some professionals on. We got tour manager and we've got a host who's part of the show. And, they're employees of the company though. They're not telling us what to do. We 4 are telling them what we're going to do, Yeah. And so it's a different for somebody at our size, we're presenting ourselves more like somebody who's bigger. And we're telling the industry what we're willing to do, which is different. For somebody,
you're being the first you, not the next somebody else. There's something wrong with being original.
There's not going to be another Gen X
That's an amazing thing. You're doing it right.
Yeah,
and I think there's more than one way to skin
they get lost in the money and they get lost in the fame and they get lost in the opportunity, and we don't care. We're social media creators. We're still going to make content. We're still going to make money off social media. So if this succeeds, if it fails, whatever, it's no big deal.
You'll do it your way.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's Frank Sinatra. It's my way.
I was fortunate enough to have Michael and a couple of his comedian friends come up a couple of weeks ago, and on my interview show, my music show, I had comedians on. But as an outsider looking in, I said, I learned something. I got the opportunity to go down to Florida. I've got several friends that are stand-up comedians, musicians, podcasters, radio show guys down in Tampa. And, being a fan of comedy, one thing I realized real fast when I was down there, comedians are the biggest diva crybabies you will ever come across. and I said that to Michael before we did the show, because Mike and I are friends. Like, he's on the network with us. And he was like, bro, you're 100% right. Like, that is 100% accurate. And I would love to talk about it tonight. Because I never realized
why I asked him that question. What was most surprising for him?
I never realized that
experience
until I was kind of thrown into, and I wasn't doing anything other than just going down there as a friend and getting to see shows and stuff like that. But I was like, Jesus Christ! On social media, these guys act one way, but in real life, they'll fucking stab their own granny in the throat if it means they can get ahead of the next guy. Yeah,
it's a cutthroat business for those that are playing by the rules.
I've never been like that ever, and I never will be. You don't have to step on somebody else to get ahead. You just don't have to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on a second. Go back to what Tarantula just said. Completely off topic. Sorry, my ADHD just kicked in, and I caught part of that comment. Off topic of comedy. The 3 of you have amazing beards. What do you use or do to maintain them? Allow the females to know so they can buy. Hey, there you go. So they can buy whatever for their guy they're with.
That's just comb.
I have product, and I have
That's
a guy.
got spelled right.
You have a guy. I need a guy.
You need to get a guy.
Well, what do you mean? You have a guy who cuts it and trims it and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have a guy. Yeah, I have a guy who actually threatened to kick my ass because I trimmed my beard one time and I fucked it up. And he was like, if you ever touch it again, I will beat the brakes off you. My barber, he was like, I will beat the brakes off of you, Glick. I promise you. I will drag you out that alley.
He trimmed it once. He's the only guy that comes anywhere near anything sharp. Near this with anything sharp. He's the only person allowed it. Well, he trimmed it one time and he trimmed like an inch off. And I came home and the missus was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
She called him. She's like, if you ever, I was like, oh, this is hot. This is getting deep. This is getting ruthless. But yeah, he's my guy and he does it. He does a fantastic job.
Shut up, please.
2 thumbs way up. 2 thumbs way up.
You know what? I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's this product line called Roselle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I use all Roselle stuff.
So I was using a product, which I'm done using them because fuck you guys, first and foremost. My ex's friends. No, actually, no, they've got amazing product. I'm just done using them because I have no reason to anymore. But my ex was very good friends with the guys who own Mad Viking Beard Company. It's out of PA.
Oh yeah.
Great product. A great product. You guys are amazing. What you do. They wanted to talk about sponsorship and stuff like that for the shows, and then when they're like, they were all talk. That's all they were. They were just all talk. But when it came down to actually proceeding, they wanted to vanish, and I'm like, who better to represent your shit? I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm also a huge fan of Badass Beard Company. I'm a fan of them because they are veteran owned, veteran operated, and they do a lot for our vets, charity wise, donation wise, and stuff like that. But Badass Beard Company makes some really good product, which I'm more than likely going to go back to. But I've got all the products, the oils, the balms, the lotion, the shampoo, the conditioner. I've got the beard comb to straighten it. I'm not a beard bro.
Do you use a hot beard comb?
I do.
You use a beard straightener? Oh,
yeah, I do. I know I'm not supposed to. I don't use it every day, and I don't use it all the time. I got yelled at. I shout out to Randy at Denny Hair Station here in Newark, Ohio. If you're ever in Newark, Ohio, and you need your haircut and you need your beard cleaned up, go see Randy and or Shauna. Either one of them will take care of you at Denny's Hair Station. It's in the ghetto, but it's worth the trip. Plus, you never know what you're going to see. One day I was in there getting my hair cut, and they literally raided the house across the street. So Randy and I went outside and watched them raid the house across the street. It was awesome.
Yes, hot is bad for hair. Hot is bad for hair.
It is very hot, and I don't use it every single day, but I do use it a couple times a week. Just because, look, I'm not a beard bro by no means, but man, if you're going to have a beard, take care of it. Don't let it be all scraggly, and don't look like Michael.
All I need is a comb.
No, just kidding. No, there's guys like that, and I know you've seen it because you're in that world on social media, and you see the beard bros. Like that's their entire personality.
That's their whole world is their beard.
Their beard. They've got the South Carolina squat on their trucks that Daddy bought them, and they drink Busch Light and wear pit vipers. It's a whole thing.
Pit vipers are super cool. I've got a pair.
I mean, they are cool, but if you're a fan of Bret Hart, they're great. But it's just like, dude, you look homeless, man. Like, run a brush through it, run a comb through it, wash it. Yeah, wash it.
I can't leave the bathroom after I wake up until I've at least put it in some form. Because in the morning you wake up and you got hairs out here, and you're doing all this, and I can't. I go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, and I make it presentable.
I spend more time. Yeah, it takes me more time in the morning to get my beard ready for the day than it does to get dressed, brush my teeth, brush my hair, because I've got a full head of hair. So I like little water.
You got all that too.
Oh yeah.
I ain't had that since middle school.
Yeah, so I was like, little water on my hair, little. It's really all not that. It's not all that hard work. A little spray on the water, brush my hair, brush my teeth, and I spend more time on my beard in the morning than I do anything else.
It's a whole thing.
I don't want to go out looking like Johnny Meth Head. You know?
Yeah, and if you've got
No
all
one's
the
ever
facial
going to
hair,
think
it's
you're a
really
meth head,
easy to
dummy.
do.
Shut up! Have you seen Meth Heads?
Oh yeah.
Way too
So
big.
speaking of meth heads, that's a great story.
Oh,
How
boy.
come my following happens to include them? Why is it? Why did I get pigeonholed? So we're at the thing with Dave Chappelle, and it's a whole thing. It's a family thing, right? And they've got like inflatables, you know, for the kids and stuff like that. And one of them is the inflatable that's got it spins around, and the kids have to jump over it, or the big inflatable arm hits them and knocks them down.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go get on it, because that, you know, what's a more horrible idea than a bunch of Gen Xers getting on an inflatable? Like, let's go do it. So we go up there to the ride, and we see the dude, and his teeth are ground down. His teeth are just ground down. I mean, he's a total, and he's like, "DadBod." I'm like, son of a bitch. And Sherry's right there with me. She's right there with me, and she goes, "Oh, he's a fan of yours."
Unfortunately, you okay. This is a conversation.
This is what
I've
happens
had
when you
with
tell me to go on the porch.
This is
the stereotyping.
Exactly.
This is the stereotyping.
This is the conversation that I've had a lot and I'm nowhere near as big as you, but I've had this conversation. I can't help who follows me.
I can't.
I have no control. You know, you have no control. You just like you have no control of the comment section of your videos.
None.
I mean, you do to a certain degree. You can delete comments, but you can't control what they post.
You can't control your demographic. You can't control what they say.
Yeah. I mean,
I have a certain side of the political spectrum that follows me. I get all the white dudes, chunky white dudes, and I get all the veterans. Of course, I get all the veterans.
Oh
and
yeah,
I get the meth heads.
Hey man,
I get the meth heads.
Meth heads are loyal. You got to give them that.
Look, they're a ride or die for sure. If I wanted somebody to go yeet off a bridge to go attack some boat that was driving by, they would do it by the hundreds. They would not even question. They would
That'd
just
be
go
some
like
great content. I don't mean to tell you how to run your social media, but if you get 100 meth heads to yeet off a bridge, that would be amazing. We would play the shit out of that right here on the network.
I don't know if the video would stay up very long.
That's all right. All I need is the video, because as I told you earlier, habitual line crossers here. We don't believe in lines. I will put that video in rotation and we will play it every chance we get.
Yeah, it's like I can survey a room, and I can go when we're at the shows, I can survey the room, and there's certain people that I can just go, yeah, they're mine. They're mine. They're mine. And there's certain people I could go to Sherry, because Sherry, you know, Sherry's got a certain following as well. And I can go, oh, those are Sherry's. There's a couple. Nick and Kelly are harder, but like we're on the spectrums. We're on the spectrums for sure. We can pick them out a mile away, and it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. They're all great people. They're all great people. It's just for some reason we get pigeonholed.
Hey,
I'll take it.
You know,
if they're buying tickets, who gives a shit?
I wish I had a nickel for every time I got asked the question. Do you ride a Harley?
Because you gotta.
I would be in a much better. I don't have the persona because I'm not a giant douchebag with a small dick. I mean, I have a small dick, but I'm not a douchebag.
I'm not here to kill conversations.
You're halfway there.
Yeah, I'm halfway there. But yeah, like, no, I don't ride. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, last time I checked, there's not.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, you're right. I do. I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Let me go check the driveway again. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I just lied to all of you guys. I do want an Indian, but again, I'm not motorcycle guy. If I ever have a bike, it's just going to be for my pure enjoyment.
I already did the motorcycle thing, and I laid one down, and I said, nope, that's it. We're done. We're done.
When I was younger, I had a crotch rocket, but now I'm in my 40s, and the last thing I want is a crotch rocket, because even at 19, 20, whatever, you spend 3 hours on a crotch rocket, you're going, oh, fuck.
You spend 3 hours on any motorcycle, and you're going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Because I rode roadsters, and it was, no, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now. Especially now.
Yeah, no, I just want me a big cruiser that I can take out and ride around town when it's nice out, just for my own pure enjoyment. Nothing else. I'm not motorcycle guy. I'm just a guy who likes to go out and.
You're just a guy that rides motorcycles.
Yeah, I'm just a guy who rides motorcycles.
Yeah, you're not motorcycle
I don't
guy.
need the vest.
You're just a guy who rides motorcycles.
I don't need the vest, and I don't need all the T-shirts. If I buy an Indian, I'm not going to change my wardrobe around to all Indian. I do love me a fat boy. I'm just saying. What's up, fat boys? How y'all doing? Where's all my fat boys at? No. What, Michael? Michael looks like he wants to say something to me.
No, I'm not a motorcycle guy.
I'm not a motorcycle guy either. Yeah. No. Apparently I look like one. But
you do.
Let me ask you one question about your face tonight. What is with the Moulin Rouge? Did you wipe something red all over your cheeks? Why
are you talking about my face?
Yes.
Or John's face?
You look very red tonight.
No, I was out in the sun. My face got a little bit of sunburnt the other day.
Ah.
Yeah.
I did my makeup before it. I didn't.
It was a whole. It was
shit out of you.
I mean, I can only hope. I'd pay for that at this.
I had to pay extra.
At this moment in time. Yeah. No. We had a whole discussion Saturday night because. Excuse me. We went to the beach Saturday and my face was. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, John. We went to the lake that has a man-made beach. Before I get yelled at by the people on the coast. You don't have beaches in Ohio. Yes, we do. Just
listen.
That's not cool ones.
We don't. Some of us don't discriminate and get around what people call a beach.
Yeah,
sand and water beach.
Sand and water. Yeah, and it was a whole thing Saturday night where it was like, "Why is your face so red tonight?" Because I was a fucking manatee beached on Buckeye Lake. Leave me alone. Look, I was out there in all my glory, just enjoying life with the kids. Don't judge me.
Oh my God.
Don't pet the manatees.
Damn it. I just had that VeggieTale song just came in my head. Dude.
You are wholesome. You are so wholesome.
I feel like Jessica lied to us. You're the lady who reached out to us. She's like, John's going to be a great fit. And here he comes out. He's like,
I'm a great fit. Listen, I am.
No,
that's what she said.
I'm a chameleon. I can fit in anywhere. I can fit in.
No,
anywhere.
dude. Like I said, I'm not going to lie. There was a big part of me when I got that email that was like, this is the second Monday in a row that I went to work and got a great email. Like, this is awesome. Like, I never in a million years.
I'm surprised you didn't think it was a scammer.
I did. I did. I'll be 100% honest with you. I did, and I did my research.
He's got 5 million followers. This is bullshit.
Well, I knew the name. I knew who you were, and I was like, Blazin and I talked about it. I was like, I'm a little skeptical, and I'm going to be skeptical until John pops up here on the panel and I see him. But I did do research on the company and everything like that. And I was like, okay, it's legit. All right. And then talking to Jess, and the first email, there was parts in the email where it's like, okay, she definitely watched the Saturday night show, because you're not going to get some of these things in the first 5 minutes of the show. So it's like, okay, cool. I'm down.
She does her work. She does good work.
I'm down for it, because, like I said, there was a big part of me that got super excited, because I have been a fan of yours since the early days. And, we have a group chat. One of the guys in our group chat on Snapchat, he constantly posts your videos. And now he's a jerk off. So go fuck yourself, Brian, if you got your ears on, because I was like, he posted one of your videos and I was like, hey, he's going to be on the show Wednesday night. And then I got 7 videos about barbecue, and I'm like, wow, not even an acknowledgement. But he posts your videos in our group chat all the time. Like, what a douchebag move.
Is he sharing our videos with anyone else? Fuck you, Brian.
Probably not. I don't even share our videos to anybody else. What are you talking about? Just kidding. I'm the only one who shares our videos. Calm down, Mike.
I do. To all the grannies.
All the grannies.
I hope we reach the level of success that you have, John, and we go do a show somewhere, and it's just 95% grannies in the audience. That'll be awesome. Amazing. That would be absolutely
awesome.
spectacular.
Especially, I mean, if you do it near, I mean, you are in Ohio, and there are a lot of retirement homes, so you are in a target-rich environment.
Yeah, but the problem is all the old people they moved to Florida, man.
God's way.
Oh no. You need. Where are you? Are you in northeast Ohio?
I'm in Central Ohio.
Central,
Canfield,
I'm
Youngstown
northeast.
area, dude, is nothing but retirement homes.
Yeah, I'm in Central Ohio.
Youngstown. I'm like 20 miles from Youngstown.
Yeah, there's nothing but retirement homes there.
I am right in the heart of Buckeye.
Target-rich
in the heart of
environment.
Buckeye country.
My cousin is she's a manager at one of the retirement homes up there, and it is target rich, man. Yeah, you guys could do a whole show in a retirement home, and they wouldn't even know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I've done
Michael, I have an idea.
It was not my target demographic, that's for sure.
Michael, I have an idea. We're gonna bring a Saturday night show to a retirement home.
I had a rough spot where I was going in the lineup, and it was just not. It was dude. One kid was talking about video games to Nanas and F.A.F.Os. Get the fuck out of here with that, brother. What the fuck are you doing? He let some lady take the mic off of him. It's like, what is this nightmare I'm living? Why am I with you people?
You might get our jokes more than they got his.
It was a couple years back. It was hellish.
Yeah, well, there's plenty of it up there in that area. That's where I'm originally from. I'm originally from Youngstown.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. I still got family up in Youngstown, and
I'm from the big city of Champion. You know where that is? First town north of Warren, Ohio.
I know where Warren's at.
First town north of Warren.
Okay.
Nobody knows where Champion is.
Not yet, but I'm going to put it on the map, baby boy.
I believe in you. I have faith in you.
That's why I think I have to move to Arkansas. That's why I have to move to Arkansas. I need to put this little itty bitty city on the map in Arkansas, just like Dave did to Yellow Springs. I'm gonna Yellow Springs a city in Arkansas. I'm not gonna tell you which one until I do it.
Don't want to give away the secrets.
Don't want to give away the secrets because then people start buying real estate there. They're going to start buying up all the real estate before I get there. But if you ever get a chance, to go to Yellow Springs on 4th of July, you need to. Because Dave really does turn that town up. He really does. I mean, he does good stuff for Yellow Springs. You ain't gonna get within 50 yards of his house, but he does some good stuff.
No, dude, I think it's so cool that Chappelle is here in Ohio, and he's on some really good drugs because he loves living here. Like that cat
he does.
He
is like so proud of Yellow.
In Ohio, I hate the weather.
Yeah, well, Yellow Springs is different. I think Yellow Springs is different. It's like this, like it doesn't feel Ohio when you're in Yellow Springs. It really
it's like
doesn't.
a magical.
It's
a magical. It's a magical. First of all, there's nothing. I smelled nothing but weed the whole time I was there.
There's magical because you had a serious contact buzz.
It really was.
Not so far.
It's very rural. Yellow Springs is very rural. There's only a couple stoplights, but it's very. Have you ever been to Asheville, North Carolina?
Yeah,
it's very Asheville. It's very Asheville like that.
Small town feel with big town.
Small town feel with a lot of eclecticness. That's probably the right way to say that.
In a personality and somebody of Dave's fame, like you would never think he's going to live in some podunk ass town in Ohio of all fucking places.
He wanted to get away from all that spotlight.
But he wanted to get away from all of it.
Yeah, he wanted to get away from it. So, I mean, that brings notoriety to that town right there off the rip is the fact that Dave Chappelle lives there. And at the end of the day, I may be on this hill on my own. I think he's one of the greatest of all time. And the fact that he had the wherewithal and the mindset
to just cut out and go hide. Yeah. And remember, he disappeared for like 2 years.
Yeah. He dipped out.
He was like
that's
ghosted.
When they cloned him. That's what I heard.
But Donnell Rawlings lives there now too. You know who that is, right?
No, hell yeah. If you know Dave, you know Donnell.
I'm rich, bitch.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Donnell lives right there, and
Donnell.
He does the reparations episode.
Yeah,
driving the big old box truck full of cigarettes.
Plus, I'm sure in Yellow Springs, Ohio, there's not a lot of people that look like Dave Chappelle, so he kind of stands out.
There is very few.
Yeah.
Very few. Very few. But they all know Dave. They all know.
Well, he comes across
one
like
of the most
he
recognizable
comes,
humans on Earth.
Yeah.
he comes
They all
across like a genuine human being. You know,
Yeah.
like
he really does.
He seems like a really good dude. I've never met the guy. I'm just basing this off of seeing
I
him
met
in
him, and
interviews
that's
stuff
who he
like
was. He was just a really cool dude. It was really just cool to hang out with him. And he walked in the room, and he had Wu-Tang right behind him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
So it was
His
very
entourage.
his
his
entourage was 4 people from Wu-Tang. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
That's
I
royalty.
would probably
baby.
lose
That's
my
royalty.
shit.
That's like, what? No, because
That's why
we
he's
had to
on
we
the
had to be
fucking Mount
we had to
Rushmore.
calm down. We had to calm down. We could not be the crazy white people, okay? Because we were at the barbecue. We got invited. In fact, Sherry did a video. We did a video of a joke as to how we got invited to the barbecue, because we walked in there and we did this video and we're like, oh my God, we made it. We're finally at the barbecue. And then Justin, who's our host, he's Armenian. He kind of walks up beside us and he puts his sunglasses on and he's like, yeah, I come here every year. And the joke is because he's Armenian, and we're white. But anyway, yeah, we were the only white people there at the barbecue. And so we had to, when Dave came up, we had to be like, we had to just be calm. We couldn't freak out. We wanted to. Inside, we were all like geeking out. But we had to be cool. We had to be cool. To be cool. Mr. Chappelle, what's up? How you doing? Shake your hand. Hey, thanks for coming, white people. We had to get our token white people there. Welcome.
No, I'd have been cool with Chappelle, but I probably would have lost my shit when Wu-Tang was with him, because I surprised a lot of people.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
They ain't no to fuck with, dude.
I
I didn't say a word to them, because they didn't look like the kind of they weren't like Chappelle. They weren't walking up shaking hands. They were just kind of like standing back. And I was like, nah, that's Wu-Tang. I ain't fuck with that.
Why these white people here?
Yeah, exactly. Like why did we got this? Dave was kind of like,
we
that's
don't
our token.
take kindly to them.
That's our token. We gotta have. It's for tax purposes. They got good credit. It's a tax write-off to have them here.
You almost got me on a spit take. Son of a bitch! You saved that one until you saw me taking a drink.
That's that here on the network. That is a badge of honor if you can get somebody to choke on their drink, spit it out, or make it come out of their nose.
Or all three, and then the person walk away for 3 full minutes to recompose.
I was going to say, Michael has maybe.
I'm the only one to shut Glick down completely.
Michael has been the first and only person who has made me walk off a camera, because I am never one lost for words, because I'm always
finally a
right
worthy
there.
Adversary.
Spot on. And Michael got me to walk off camera. I had to leave. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Tip of the hat for that one.
Well, boys, I am going to have to jump off. My Twitchers are just blowing my phone
gotcha,
up.
Boss.
I was just looking at that, and I didn't even realize the time, man. It flew by, and I apologize, because
usually
we were going to try to keep you for an hour.
Blazin.
Well, I was only going to try to keep him for an hour, but it flew by, man. And I want to say, man, 100% thank you. Thank you to you and Jessica for setting this up. I greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys having me.
I'm an old school fan. I think I did a pretty good job of not completely fangirling out, but
you did a great job. I'll send you some dirty underwear later.
Okay, Daddy. I'll bring them to the Cincinnati show so you can sign them and maybe model them for me if I'm lucky. Sorry, Mrs. Dadbod. He has beautiful eyes, and I need him to model these underwear for me.
And a purty mouth.
We're
gonna touch beards later. Don't mind us.
Don't cross streams. Don't cross streams. Whatever you do.
Just one time. It'll be magical. No, seriously, man. I appreciate you coming on, brother. Anything we can do to promote anything, please don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. Hopefully, if I can get the guys together, I know I'm going to plan on coming down to Cincy in August. If I can get March and Mesa, a little exclusive right here on the Wildcard Wednesday night.
Mesa, or here's March. Here's your exclusives. The rest of it: Indianapolis, Baltimore, Charlotte, Oklahoma City, Omaha, Mesa, and I'm missing one. How many was that? Indianapolis, Baltimore, Charlotte, Oklahoma City, Omaha, Mesa. I'm missing one. There's a 7th. I can't remember what it was. There's the 7th. But those are your exclusives right now. That's all in March.
Oh yeah. Damn,
Have a great time with
busy
those.
in March.
Thanks again for hanging out. A lot of fun.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah,
I
man,
appreciate
absolutely.
it, Michael. Glick,
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
If you appreciate it, we would love it if you would just share us out to your audience. If we could get 10,000 of them to love us too, that would be a good start.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No, you're welcome back anytime, Jessica. If you got your ears on,
proud to beg.
You're welcome back anytime, whether it be a Saturday night, a Wednesday night. You're more than welcome to come back and hang out with us. I had a great time. I can speak for everybody. I think we all had a great time getting to know you and hanging out with you.
2 thumbs way up.
Cool, guys.
Wish for nothing but more success and keep doing what you're doing. And hopefully we'll see you guys down in Cincinnati. We'll bring the entire nonsensical crew down there and hang out with you guys. And,
it'll be a good time. It'll be a great time. I'll see you guys there.
All right, man.
All right,
brother. If you need to drop down, I'll let you drop down. Feel free, guys. The DadBod Veteran. Just hit the Google box, and if you're not smart enough to hit the Google box and you're already following us, I have literally tagged him in everything we have posted on all of our social media. He is not hard to find. I promise you.
Not hard to find at all. All right, gentlemen. Y'all have a good night.
You too, brother. Not just tonight.
You too, man. Peace out.
What a cool cat.
I loved him. He was amazing. That was Blaze. If you got your ears on and you're able to, man, jump back up in here. I know you're having some internet connection issues, but
yes, I did shamelessly beg him to share us to his.
I know you did, and I'm not mad at you for it because you beat me to the punch, and I know that you have no shame.
Shameless, immune to embarrassment.
No, guys, make sure for real, you guys check out. If you don't know who he is already, well, then you've been living under a rock. But if you're not already, go ahead and follow him, the veteran or the DadBod Veteran. This guy's literally everywhere. Excuse me. I shut up, Tarantula. I was gonna say I've been watching the comments. Sorry to you guys in the chatters box. I haven't been doing a whole lot of responding tonight, but Saturday night we're gonna celebrate Tarantula's birthday. So if you're available, girl, go ahead and jump up in there and hang out with us Saturday night because I know your birthday is Friday night, but we're gonna celebrate it Saturday night. So feel free to jump into the panel and say hello if you can, because you're old and. Well, there you go. Well, maybe you can be in the chat. What's up, dude? No, I was trying very hard not to fangirl out. I kind of got it all out of my system this week with the anticipation and the build up, and just he was somebody that I've wanted to have come on to one of the shows for a long time, and it was one of those I can swing, but I'm probably going to strike out type deals. And I didn't even, and Jessica reached out to us. So shout out to Jessica at, what is the name of that company? Sorry, Jess. I want to give her a proper shout out.
Yep. Very cool of Jess.
Nope, that's not it. There's so many random emails in our email.
You suck.
8 Branding Group. Shout out to Jessica at 8 Branding Group, man. She reached out to me, and we were able to set this up, and we just kind of threw it all together within a matter of a couple days. I know we had the paranormal investigation stuff going on, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to interfere with what Blaze has been working on and doing. And Blaze is like, just schedule it whenever the fuck you want, bro. I was like, hey, that's all I needed to know. At the end of the day, that's all I needed. So I threw it together, and but no, it was a good time, man. John was awesome, and then this Wildcard Wednesday night, man. I'll tell you, Michael. I wasn't against it. I was weary of it.
Leery.
Leery or weary?
Leery.
Wary.
Wary. Oh, okay. Not weary. Weary means tired. Wary or leery.
Well, either or. Words are hard. What he said. But I'm loving the Wildcard Wednesday aspect because it really opens it opens the door for us to do so much right here on Wednesday nights. Now you need Ripped Redneck on here. Look. I'm not here for your fucking thirst trap needs. All right, Angel.
If Blaze was here, he would have had that picture of a ripped redneck up there.
Yeah. It's already bad enough. I had Walker on last night, and the ladies in the chat were losing their mind over his goddamn accent. Dude sounded just like Colin Farrell, man. Just like Colin. He's from Ireland. Just like Colin Farrell. He was tripping me out with his accent, not like in a sexual way, but no, he was a cool cat, man. This is guys, I gotta shout out Mike. I gotta shout out Blaze, especially Blaze. Blaze has been here a little bit longer than you, Michael.
A lot longer.
But Blaze came in here with the same mindset and the same ideas that I had, and Blaze keeps me motivated. And then you came in here, and it was just like extra motivation, and it's been paying off, man.
Let's just keep having fun.
We're just having fun, man. It's not work. It's just us having fun and doing our thing. But, man, last Monday, completely mind-boggled. Top 100 podcast in all of Ohio. We were number 5. This week, we're number 7. Like,
we're simply 5th best.
And we're surrounded by podcasts. And Michael, you're in Ohio. Yeah, Michael, you're in Ohio, and you're a Buckeyes fan, so you understand how big of a deal the Ohio State University, the Ohio State Buckeyes are in Ohio.
You get one of those top 10 spots.
To be in that mix is huge. So Ohio, you got your ears on. Guys, hook us up. Give this man some comedy shows. Give us some live gigs. Blaze is in Kentucky. He can't help it. But he'll travel up here. We can come and do some shit for y'all. What's up, Ohio? Shit.
We're definitely doing something special. We're definitely doing something special New Year's Eve, don't forget.
Yeah, New Year's. Oh my God. Do you want to I feel like okay, this is going to be amazing, and I'm excited for it because I know it's going to be done right. Because
it's my third in a row. This is my New Year's anniversary thing.
Yeah,
this is my third
you
one
and Blaze.
I usually go local. Blaze coming down to your area.
Hell yeah, you and Blaze won't let it be done wrong.
We're exactly right.
I am excited for this because y'all see me on my bullshit. Y'all see me with my ego. Y'all,
that's why you
as Michael calls me, the ultimate heel.
I'm still working on out healing the heel.
But I just know I am really excited for this. I want to be just roasted and just fucking bring it. But as every roast goes, just know I will get a microphone in my hand at some point in time.
At the end of the night, you get to be the last voice.
I will get a microphone in my hand at some point in time, and probably
roasting somebody is the highest form of love. Just so you know,
it really is. Just know, like I said, I will have a microphone in my hand at some point. And everybody that knows me knows that I come bearing all the gifts. I'm the Santa Claus of roasting.
Yeah, the vision is run a full comedy show, follow it with your roast, and then close out with DJ till the end of the night with a midnight champagne toast.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for this, man, especially if we can do it down here in my neck of the woods. We find it wasn't cold. I know a venue, but they only have an outside stage, but it's going to be however.
Not January.
However, there's a spot. There's a spot right down the road for me. Maybe we can finagle something.
We'll talk about it.
But no, I'm excited for it. I really, truly am excited for it. Yeah, man. The trajectory that we're on now, man. And I know you and I haven't had a chance to really talk about it too much, but I'm excited. I told Blaze that spark is back again. Enough drinks, people will warm up. Hey, right? Yeah, right? Yeah, no. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be enough drinks to warm it. Well, I mean, if we get a big enough crowd, I mean, they could just all body heat.
Like a herd. A herd of cows. Get close together, shuffle in and out.
Yeah. I love the trajectory that we're on right now, man. Things are happening. Things are popping off. Things are, like I said, I didn't have to go put any work in for this interview, and I'm grateful for it. I'm very grateful for it. It fell into our lap, and this wasn't even an interview. I'm gonna phrase that. Just hang out.
It's a nice conversation.
You know?
You're doing it right. Just keep running this ship of fools.
It's hard to be as good as I am.
Shut it down before Blaze starts yelling at us for over 2 hours.
I know. Blaze isn't here. He doesn't control me. He doesn't dictate my life. Dance, puppet. Dance for me, Glick.
The maestro. Blaze the maestro.
Hey, man. Shout out to Blaze and all the work he does backstage. You know what? I just want to actually, you know what? For real. Shout out to all you guys, because as much as I talk and as much as I do the ego thing, it's nice to have a team around me. Wally included,
exactly right.
A good team around me, and guys that like Blaze that can do the behind the scenes, the video, the pictures, the stuff like that. Man, I am very grateful. Outside of the serious talk, like real talk, the ego aside, like you guys have no idea how much more fun this is to me after 4 years in the last few months. What is Sue doing? Is she practicing her jiu-jitsu back there?
Garbage night. She's collecting trash. It's my cue. She's like, yes, shut it down. Garbage night.
Yes. So anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for watching. And Michael, thank you for being here. Blaze, thank you for being here while you were here. Sorry your internet sucked. Most importantly, a huge shout out to 2 hours. Most importantly, thank you to the DadBod Veteran, aka John and Jessica over at 8 Branding for putting this together. We had a great time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you're watching on the replay, do us a favor. It's free and you're already watching. So that means you like what we're doing. Drop a like, drop a comment. It'll boost us up in them algorithms. 9 out of 10 grannies approve. And make sure you head on over to bio.link/nonsensical network. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share on all them social media platforms. And shout out to Ohio. Thank you guys for listening. And I'm going to say that for Ohio specifically because I don't know of anywhere else. Now, once upon a time, we were number 3 in the DR, the Dominican Republic. But this is a lot bigger to me at the end of the day because we all know
hometown.
Yeah, it's hometown, man. Fuck the Buckeyes. I get another win over the Buckeyes. Let's go. You bitches. But tune in tomorrow night. Wally will be doing Cold-Blooded Conversations. I believe he's back. Friday night, Michael and Blaze are back doing their thing. I don't know what you guys are doing on Friday.
We're going to do upcoming films for August.
Okay, there we go. August upcoming films. Saturday night, Nonsensical Nonsense. You guys know the drill. The inmates take over the asylum. We open the fucking doors. We drop the link, and, well, we dare you assholes to fucking come hang out with us.
Take the keys, crazies.
Yeah, take the keys because Jesus is drunk with Glick, and nobody's holding the wheel. Did you shit yourself?
For a good time scan.
Oh, yeah, scan that.
Oh, you know what? Don't scan it because it goes to nowhere right now. I'm revamping my website.
Oh,
it's
so
down,
no Michael
it's down right now. I'm going to open it back up maybe before August. Probably not.
No, MichaelCopenhagen.com.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you call it. Just store the scan, then for a good time scan in August.
Yes. And last but not least, there's some asshole in PA. You can go check out his podcast as well, Another Shot Podcast. He's like the special needs of podcasters, but you can go check him out, Another Shot Podcast.
I was just there with him on Sunday, me and Arliss. Surprised me and picked me up.
He actually popped up Saturday night for a little bit and hung out with us. So yeah, go. Like I said, special needs of podcasting. Michael was there, Arliss was there, and Bill was there. They were the short bus. They were fighting over the window that they could lick. They all wanted to lick the same window. It was ridiculous. It was 2 hours of them fighting over one window.
We took turns and I never tasted the same way twice.
Night Glick and Michael, night Tarantula. Tarantula, we're going to celebrate your birthday Saturday night. I know you're going to be at work, but nonetheless, we're going to celebrate your birthday Saturday night because these assholes on Friday nights, they have their own agenda and they don't care about your birthday.
It's an agenda.
With that being said, so I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be good. Or be good or be good at it, baby.
Be safe or name it after me.
Dude, could you imagine if they had a kid and they named after us? It'd be like Glick Michael. Or Michael. Oh, that's my uncle.
Nonsensical network, different flavor every day. Movie talks, new flicks hitting the display. Microphone magic, musicians spill the praise. From reptiles to motorsports, burning rubber craze. Football clashes, touchdowns, epic plays. New spinning, catching on the latest phase. Gleaming cars, engines roaring up the pace. Street tales, urban stories we embrace. Tune in, every week diverse. Groove to the beats, let the rhythm immerse. Lyrics flowing, ciphers full of verse. Nonsensical network, feel the universe. Interviews buzzing, stars in the circuit. Worlds of tapestry, pieces we interpret. Hip-hop to rap, the flow never stagnant. Reptilian tales, nature's arrangement. Cars with muscle, engines with might. Motorsports roaring, speed in the night. Discussions heated, always a delight. Network of nonsense, but the vibe's just right. Tune in, wait for that beat. Flow so seamless, feeling so sweet. Urban grooves, rhythm from the street. Nonsensical network, always on repeat.